Salve, rapaziada, sejam bem-vindos aí, boa noite, todo mundo de casa assistindo. Hoje a gente tá aqui com ninguém mais, ninguém menos que Takeshão, certo?
Salve! Preciso falar alguma coisa já? E aí, rapaziada, agora estamos falando em português, daqui a pouquinho já deve mudar pro inglês.
Não,
vamos usar os inglês das ruas,
a gente faz.
Você deve conhecer aí, vambora.
Exatamente. Rapaziada, só deixar um aviso pra vocês, certo? O episódio completo, ele vai estar legendado no canal do SeeEl no YouTube e os cortes vão estar no meu canal, certo? Então depois, se vocês quiserem dar uma olhada, saibam onde se localizar, ok? E, dito isso, let's begin.
Eu gosto.
Yeah. You like?
Fala.
What did I say?
Eu gosto de chocolate. Meu nome é Chris.
Did you learn any new words that you can, like, say, you know?
Any new
You only know
words?
bad words, right?
I know
Only
Probably.
I know all the bad words.
You know how to order already, I saw when we went to a restaurant.
Yeah. Uma Coca Zero, por favor.
Nice.
Gelo limão.
Nice. No lemon?
Com gelo?
Gelo limão.
Sem.
Não, com gelo.
Com gelo.
Com gelo.
Oh.
Caralho.
Nice.
Yeah, nice one, nice one.
You're improving.
Okay, guys. So, episode 3. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, I want to go straight into it.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh my god. What are you going?
Listen, guys. You are here in
Okay.
prime content.
Okay.
The things that people don't want to ask, I will ask here. I have a question, Takeshi.
Okay.
Why
Okay.
are you always second? Why were you always
Damn,
second?
straight away.
Tell me the story.
okay.
Because I mean, I have a rough idea. I looked at your Lolpedia.
Yeah.
But what happened? Tell us your career story. Kind of like,
Yeah,
what's
so-
going on, bro?
Yeah, that's the main question about my career as a pro, right? And Talkers was like a villain for like
Yeah, I think he was 3 times second to me.
Yeah, he was the villain for sure.
You're way more handsome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Really?
I know.
Like that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing against you, but yeah. Basically, like when I look back at the past, I have a feeling that usually on my career, I have the perspective to how I can beat the other guy. And like Talkers, when he started getting the championship, he would look at the game more in a
Microwave.
macro way, you know? And I was like always...
What a nerd.
Do you have a CBLOL?
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah,
Tell him
right?
that.
Okay.
And I also played with some not that good guys in like yeah.
So you're saying your
like,
team was shit?
yeah, like
That's not true. He stole a lot of my teammates.
not 100%.
He stole a lot of my
Not
teammates.
100% of the
Did you get?
career.
Okay, here's a question because I know you had Revolta at one point, no? Was
Yeah,
it
I had Revolta
A lot of
in
times.
2015 and 2017,
So he's-
but on 2014 Revolta
14?
was not Revolta yet. Not on 2014.
You see?
Revolta
He's downplaying.
on the final in Rio. I think he was one of the guys that could not perform as he could, you know. But like Leko, he was for sure the.
Yeah.
I love him, but
Who's Leko?
He was like a top laner,
Yeah.
really charismatic guy, really funny, but he didn't have the fingers.
Yeah.
Really?
He was like a Malphite Cho'Gath player, something like that.
Maokai. He could miss like Maokai W.
Yeah,
So wait, when did you start playing, mate?
I started playing in 2010,
So from 2010 till when did you retire?
2019.
So you played for 9
9
years.
years, yeah.
Yeah, from beta.
9 years. 9 years.
From
I played
beta
on NA with
to NA server.
You never won
200 ping.
anything?
No, I won the Desafio Internacional. It was the championship.
Rift Rivals, you remember?
with, like,
You probably...
that was the first version of Rift Rivals, and I won Rift Rivals in 2017 with
Yeah,
Talkers on
yeah.
Red, and I was on Kid. Yeah. So I got these 2 titles. I got all
He's
the
an international
international
player.
events. I get these titles, you know, on international events. But on CBLOL, always second. And I think in general, I could win 2014 and maybe 2015, but on the rest, I think
You got shit teams.
not like entirely shit, but for sure I think
wait, no.
2016.
SeeEl check.
Yeah.
Boss, can we pull up the Gamepedia of
Dude,
Takeshi's team?
I did like 2016. I got Turtle from the coach from Liberty.
Okay, that's lost.
Yeah. And Baiano.
Yet Bayana.
Yeah, he was on my team. And we got to a final with Turtle and Baiano.
2018, he had Young and Revolta.
Yeah, but they were like
2017.
17.
Yeah,
17 is when they were like mega washed and bad, no?
No.
Revolta?
2017.
No, they just came from Words.
They were still good.
They were prime.
Revolta was really good.
They were
in
peak.
So you
2017.
couldn't win with him.
Yeah, we got to a final and we lost to Tuckers.
To me again.
Yeah.
Was that with you and Red?
Yeah.
He was on red. With Robo. It was Robo.
Oh, it's Robo.
Robo diff.
You got Robo.
Yeah.
He
got
was
Robo.
not that Robo.
Nah, but bro, you got carried, no?
Yeah, but like he was good. I think he was good in 2017. But
You remember the memes.
Maybe
You remember the memes.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Let's pull up. Our editor's got a screen up there. Let's pull up the team names.
Okay.
Can we scroll down a bit?
Okay, I gotta say, his 2015 team
Okay.
was really good.
Yeah, the
Okay, so-
2015. I should
So
get.
we're gonna scroll down a little bit and look at the rosters, and I'll do a SeeEl check to let you guys know if your roster truly did suck. And you know me, I'm really no filter. No filter.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I can't read.
For sure, you're not gonna know.
Are you blind? You're
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing.
you
glasses.
old?
I'm... How old are you, Takeshi?
31.
What you call? You
Huh?
calling me old?
Oh,
So
you
what is
old.
he, bro?
You
How
feel
old are you?
old.
I'm 28.
28? Oh my god. I thought that you
got
were like 33, 34. I don't know.
You got the big 30.
Yeah, 31. Dude.
How does that feel to be 30?
I actually got in a mess into my head.
Really?
When I got 30, yeah.
Let me know if I'm being too. Woof.
No. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Can we zoom in a bit here?
They call
boss?
me
I
like
can't-
grandpa nowadays. Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
2014.
Leco.
Yeah. Mana JJ.
Oh
he's a
no,
legend.
man, JJ.
Mana JJ.
Alex, yeah, Alex.
He is
Okay.
Liberty coach.
I'll be honest, guys. If I had this roster, I would say it's a bit lost.
Oh, okay.
But you had Revolta, so maybe you guys could have carried. No?
2000. Yeah, but like in this CNB on 2014, it was mainly me and Revolta carrying the team to the big event, to the big final. On
It was
Rio.
a 2v8.
Yeah.
Right.
Talkers back in that year, he would like get smashed, but he had Joko in the jungle.
Yeah,
so.
I had Joko in the jungle. I couldn't, match
Yeah.
it.
I can't believe you had Joko, bro. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I
he had
and I
Joko.
played for a lot of years after that. I'm a warrior.
All right, so it's SeeEl approved. I do think your roster was very.
Okay.
It was very suspect. It was very suspect. It was.
2014.
So you were like the pain gaming personified as a human being,
Yeah.
right? Like
basically
a
that.
good brand, good player,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
always second.
Yeah, always second. Yeah.
Damn.
That. And then
Sorry, my bad.
but like right now, just I think on last year, Carioca and Jinkedo, like
They suppress you.
They suppress me. Carioca.
So
I
you
think
are-
now. He
so
has
you are
6
the second
titles.
of the
Yeah, I'm
second?
the second of the second right
Wow.
now, tied with Jinkedo.
Wow.
I'm good. I have some history.
No, but
you need to give me
but
that.
here's my sorry about that. So here's my question then. So would you describe yourself more of like as a mechanical player? Is that what he was? Like he was like
Yeah.
heavy
Yeah.
mechanic.
He was
like,
an assassin type of player.
Yeah.
really.
I would use it to play like a lot of side lane and a lot of 1v1 situations.
he loved
Try
Yasuo,
to
Zed.
Yasuo, Zed, Diana, Fizz.
They were a
LeBlanc,
champion back then.
When these champions were good on the meta. And I was always looking to how I can beat that guy in lane, how I can use my jungle better to give me advantage and use everything to me. But since 2016, when I had like Robo and Napon? No, it's what's their Turtle and Baiano and Essa. Then I started being like more a father and trying to be a coach for them. But on the beginning of my career, since 2012 until 2015, 16, I was more like a guy with, I want to beat that guy and carry my team. That was the big mentality.
He was the laning player,
Of
you know?
me, yeah.
Like just all the jungle attention, support attention, just come mid. If I can win my matchup, drop everything and come.
Yeah.
So how was it like to play against
2014?
back in the day? Like you played against each other a lot,
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
Years.
right? And nowadays you have the guys where you're like, oh, this guy's good at laning, this guy's good at a map rotation. Like,
Yeah.
for example, I think Tin's the guy that's known as a really good like side laner. He'll play like the map well, position himself well.
Yeah.
Like how
But
did it?
I don't think Chinos is like a lane king. I was more of like a back in the past, a lane king. You know,
that's what
I use
meant.
it to
Like House is more of like a lane.
yeah,
player,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
House is
Nowadays,
more-
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because the lane king at that time wasn't like what you see, I don't know, Chovy today, like the 30, 40 CS up. It was about like 1v1 solo kill. Because it didn't have TP back then in mid lane. So it was like Ignite and stuff like that. So it was so much fighting around mid. It was not so passive like it's nowadays.
Yeah.
So he was the kind of guy that would just pick assassins and get attention and snowball out of that.
Yeah.
And it was 2014 when had Revolta was fucking awful. Because I had Joku, right? Couldn't fight. The guy champion pool was Skarner and Nuno. I love you, Joku, but
Say
you
it
know.
to the camera. Don't be a coward.
You know, Joku. You know.
No, listen.
He knows.
Tell him his shit. Tell him your shit.
You are a bitch shit.
Is he back to Brazil
That's
yet?
fucked up, bro.
Is
Joko.
Joko back to Brazil?
I think no.
Yeah?
he is. I think he is.
Yeah.
So was it hard to play against him though? Was it like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, if I misstep, he's gonna fuck me?
Yeah, I mean, I think at that time, we were top 1, 2, and 3, right?
Yeah, I think 2014.
In the ladder.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were like actually legit.
No,
good.
he was legit
No,
really good.
I was good. I was good. Really, really good.
Nah, 'cause-
Nowadays,
Not,
I'm better than Absolut nowadays because we had like
We're gonna talk about it.
Okay,
We're gonna
okay,
talk
okay.
about it.
Bobo.
Yeah, you know.
He was a good player.
Who?
Absolute.
yeah. Absolut was a
Maybe.
good player.
Maybe?
I think he
Some
was.
days?
I think he was.
Okay, I'll be honest. I saw his Twitch stream the other day.
Don't do
Yeah,
it. Don't do
But
it.
his stream
Don't do it.
nowadays,
Don't do
He's
1 in 16 every game, and
Don't do it.
really
I mean, anyway,
bad.
he like at that time it was only Takeshi and Kami the mid lane, you know. So everyone else was like a nobody, pretty much.
So
And-
he was before you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came before me,
I
and
think I played like 3 years without knowing talkers.
yeah,
Like,
I only
2012, 13, and they
yeah.
talkers came up in like the
Late-
end of 14. I
Late
think,
14, yeah, late 14. And it was like pretty obvious their style. Takeshi was the assassin player, the 1v1, and Kami was like the artillery player, you know? He would play
Mage
like
players.
long range
Xerath,
mage.
Syndra.
Yeah, Ziggs, this Gragas back then. And he was melee player, and Kami didn't play many melees. And their styles was really, really obvious, you know? They didn't share any any like similarities at all. And a lot of mids would like choose the way to go, you know? Are you going to play like Takeshi or are you going to play like Kami? So they were really, how can I say, influential to mid lanes back then.
And who did you choose? Were you like they're both shit? I'm Gabriel.
Yeah,
Marcus?
that's kind of like it.
Is that actually what happened?
No. I mean, I didn't like Kami play style that much. I felt it was too hard to replicate. And
Too hard?
Yeah.
Is it because you had good hands? You had really good hands. Is kind
No, not even that. It's just that you need so much patience, you know? He was the kind of player that wouldn't punish you, but if you tried something, he would punish you, you know?
Yeah, that was a meta that like you could farm mid, and then you farm raptors, and then you farm wolves, and then you farm mid again.
And one
Kami,
skill you clear the whole wave, you know?
Kami was really good into it, but he was also a good mechanic.
Yeah, he was good mechanic, but his playstyle was... I didn't have the patience to do it, you know?
So 14 was your debut year.
14 was
and then 15 was when he started playing in INTZ and winning titles, right?
Yeah.
How was it like to play into Talkers?
Into Talkers in 2015, I don't felt pressured playing against him in the 1v1 in 2015. We had Daydream and Emperor back in that year, like two big Korean players. Yeah, they were good.
They came straight from LCK, right?
And also Mylon, who was like clearly the best top laner in that year. And who was in Loop, that was also the best part. So like 2014 and 2015 should be the
years that you won.
The years that I have won.
It was
right?
the dream team.
Yeah. But then on the final, we played against Talkers and INTZ, and we were stomping the game one, and then they bounced back with like Azir and Jinx, if I remember correctly.
Jinx,
but like
Maokai,
I don't remember Talkers being like in 2015 a guy that I would care on like laning phase. I think like he was really good on playing like Azir. I remember for sure that he was like really solid on that champion, and other guys are not playing the champion that much. I think he tried to, and he could actually understand the meta faster than the others and adapt to the meta.
So he was a smart young kid.
Yeah.
How old were you when he debuted? Like
2015, I was 22. 22, yeah.
And you were how old?
2014?
15. Yeah. Oh, on the debut I was
I'm from
21.
96,
Yeah.
so 18? 19?
19.
How old are you today? Just it's a simple. How old are you today?
27.
Yes.
27. So I was 22.
But I'm 28 like
Yeah.
this month.
But Gabriel, serious question. Why did the aging go backwards? Like you got younger.
But he's not Asian.
You're
No,
Asian.
aging.
Oh, aging.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm calling you looking old,
Okay.
bro.
Ooh. Let me see.
No. Time. I'm joking. Okay, so another SeeEl.
Oh, okay. Go
One
on.
moment.
Do some breathing.
I'm ready.
How many finals did you play?
5.
Did you choke?
2013 for sure. We didn't spoke about it, but 2013, I remember I was playing against Kami and Payne. I really choked. Really choked. Really.
So you
Because like we won game 1 and we got so like emotional and etc. But then like game 2, 3, and 4, Sertulio, the jungler for Kami, he did not like leave mid lane for a second. So like in game 2, 3, he came mid level 3 with Maokai Flash W and got me and gave Kami a kill. And then on game 4, I said, okay, I'm not gonna die for Sertulio in level 3. And he came level 2.
I remember that game.
And he got me. And like for sure, 2013, I felt that I was the reason that why the team lost.
Yeah.
And 2014, I think I did a solid job. In 2014, a solid job. In 2015, the game 1, we tried to surprise, I think, you guys a bit because we played like Urgot mid.
14?
15.
15?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, I remember. First game, they had a super early game comp. Was old Urgot, any listing, stuff like that.
But I think just like the 2013 that I choked really hard. 2013.
So it wasn't it wasn't psychological that you lost the other titles, like the other finals, right? It's just the one that you played in 13.
Yeah, but like the thing is, when I look at the past and I try to figure out what I did wrong, I think like this thing of like give me everything, and basically like I look at it and said, give me Kassadin because I will carry it. Like, you know, this type of thinking, I think like with the head that I have nowadays, and when I was like not playing anymore like 3 or 4 years ago, then I saw that okay, I was doing something that was not good for everyone. Yeah. I was like taking so many resources from everyone, and that was a big problem. But with my head on 2015 and 16, I felt that.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure if you tell me if I'm wrong, but what really made your title run problematic was that you couldn't play control mages to the same level that you did with Assassins.
For sure, no.
So he couldn't play Azir
that nicely.
Like Orianna and
like
Victor at the same level, you know?
Better control mage was like Cassio that I could play on side and try to 1v1, you know?
So you think that, you were saying you were saying earlier? Because you said can't play control mages, but before that you said you think that. So what were you thinking?
Yeah, like when I was like playing on 2014 and 15, I could not think with the head that I have right now, right? So I was like, okay, the best opportunity to the team to win is giving me everything, and I will try to carry. But like that was my mindset back there. Mm-hmm. And also like, I don't know if Talkers did that on his career, but I was also like the player, the captain, and the psychologist, and I was the coach, and I was like everything. I scheduled scrims, I did everything for like everyone. So I think
you
like
reach the high performance.
Yeah, I honestly think that I could not like play for myself my entire career, because I had to be like a father for like not like anything against Revolta, but like Revolta would sleep to like 5 minutes before the scream start. Revolta was sleeping, and I should like hey wake up, and Leko
normal behavior, behavior.
And like back in the past, I used to be that guy of like. Guys, it's a job, let's go, you know, and people were not like
very happy,
that committed.
So do you think there were some finals you lost because of draft?
Yeah.
Because like
there's one game out of my mind that I can tell right away.
But you had
the Karki and Zed one.
Yeah,
I know.
You had a Bayshul, and you had a Baxiel, and you had Peter, and you had who?
I have in 2016. No, me. Me. The only me.
Because
We didn't
that
have
is a
any
really
coach.
big sad part about like player histories that I realized over the years. There are often three types of players. The non-special ones, they're just all right. They're good enough to play CBLOL. It's fine. Sometimes they might be top 4, top 3. Then there are the consistent high performers that are like champion caliber players, but they don't find the right roster.
Yeah.
So for me, like Kian is a really good example of a top laner that's been probably the best in what do you say?
Kian. Okay, Jinji.
Okay, different
Kian.
Jinji. Yeah.
In Korea for many years, but he's just on shit rosters. And then you have the championship caliber players that are always into stacked teams, such generational players. These guys are like Caps, Faker back in the day. Now Chovy, he's in really stacked
They
teams.
choose
right?
who they play with.
Yeah, but Chovy had to earn that, right?
Yeah, Chovy
Over
had
many
really
years.
shitty teams.
Yeah.
You
And
had
so
to play really well for years to like have the good players around him.
So the vibe I got from him was that you were a championship caliber player, top player, but you got griefed by like the ecosystem a little bit, would you say? Because if you have to schedule scrims and be a captain and all that, it's exhausting. You cannot be better.
Yeah, I would say so. Especially in 2016, because like let's go back to the past again. When I was playing in 2015, I had Loop, I had Mylon, I had Revolta on the second split, and I think that they could at least like understand what they were doing wrong and try to improve and try to learn and do everything. But 2016 and after that, it was completely the opposite, because I had like guys that would never get to a final, never get to play on the playoffs. So I needed to go on Robo in his first split and say, okay, Robo, Milo used it to play like this, this, and this. And Baiano, Loop was playing like this, and that. And teach like how the other players that I played with, mindset and
thought process.
The thought process. So that was from 2016. And after that, I think that I had this problem. And especially 2016 was the year that I felt the most, how can I say it? Like, como é que eu posso dizer? Tipo, me sugou.
Drain.
Yeah, like drained. Like all my energy.
SUGOU.
Sugo,
yeah. Like all my energy was like drained for helping everyone and doing everything for everyone. We got to a final, but on the second split to a semifinals, but that was it. Like I could not have another year like that once again.
Yeah, but if you think about it, what you think happened then on 2017? Because 2017 he had the Baxel,
Yeah.
Revolta as a jungler, Yang as top laner, which had just come from Worlds with like really high performance. Eza as AD, who was like really talented, like everyone knew how good he was. So you had the roster, what you didn't have the other years, right? What do you think happened?
Gabriel, before your camera angle, I think it's a bit good if you face a little bit more toward the camera, because we can't see your face properly. And you are very beautiful, very beautiful.
You're manipulative.
So let's go. Okay, in 2017, I think like the INTZ break, right?
Yeah.
Talkers was on red, Mikau and Joxer were on
Captain
INTZ,
but with
and Yang were in Revolta, and also Abaxial come to Cade. And like, I think the same happens with Talkers, but he was like being the teacher and not like the student,
we
right?
changed it. We changed roles.
Yeah.
I was the teacher, the coach, the player,
and
whatever.
You also felt like a lot of pressure. But from my perspective on Cade, we had problems on like getting everyone on the same page. On the first split, we got to the final. It was a hard split. We did not play, I think, close as we could, with especially on the top side. I think Eza and Zirigidon was the support. They were good, but like I think Eza was like being not the best GV2 with Zirig.
Takeshi thinks
That's
you're
it.
trash, Eza.
No. Eza was good. Eza was like
his support was
right. Eza was really good.
But why are you saying his support was
not very good?
Yeah, Zirigidon was not good at all.
In the end of the year, Eza was playing support and they brought someone else to play AD.
Is that like this?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, and like on 2017, Revolta came, and things that nowadays seems like pretty obvious and pretty like simple. Back in the past, no, like tracking jungle, knowing enemy camps respawn,
Terrain,
and things like that,
stuff like
terrain,
that.
and like escape path and things like that.
So Revolta was like mega smart.
From that period, for sure, yeah. Like I could not get into 1v1 situation like arguing, yeah, with Revolta about like Scream or like getting feedback, because he would always like have the upper hand because he know way more than us.
Yeah.
And like I think Talkers
We had
the,
more knowledge, right?
Yeah.
ITZ had
Why
more
didn't
knowledge.
you have more knowledge, Takeshi?
Why didn't I have?
Yeah.
Dude, I think like in 2016, I just freeze as a player. Like I could not like keep improving in 2016.
This is the same year you had no coach, right?
Just as ahead of, it was way harder to get knowledge back then.
But
way
be
harder.
honest here. Was it like Peter and Abaxial that gave you guys knowledge, or was it just like player led? Be honest.
Both.
Both?
Yeah, I mean,
percentage, be honest here. Peter, I hope you're watching.
I guess it's.
I am asking the real questions here. I don't fuck around here, boys.
Like, if I think about like off my head, like 40 Peter, 60 players.
40 Peter,
Yeah.
not Abaxial.
Peter and a boxer.
No, but okay, Peter and Abaxial. Separate the percentages, bro.
I mean, the thing is, something that we were way better than everyone else back then was lane swap, and there was a Abaxial totally. Like,
There we go.
lane swap was 100% Abaxial.
Do you hear that, Peter? He doesn't think you're too good.
I don't know.
Tu é mó isqueirinho, tu não vai entender porra não, mas tu é mó isqueirinho, doidão.
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Yeah.
He always says good stuff. You always say good stuff about your coaches. I'm just taking the piss because it's good for it's good for content.
I don't know if you guys remember, but playing lane swap against us was like impossible. I
don't remember. To be
no
honest.
team Brazil could win lane swap against
It
us.
was that much PTSD. Just removed it from his memory.
Probably.
Because he was mid lane, right? And mid lane back then.
Yeah,
like,
we didn't
like,
participate that much.
So back then, when you want to like learn knowledge, it was just purely research on your own kind of thing. It was not like
you
content.
develop the concept.
No. It was like
You had developed.
just us and looking. Okay, you did a trade that you shouldn't. Okay, this TP we should do in this way, and like just like pretty simple and
No
basic
concepts.
things. No concepts.
I think it's two ways. First, Peter help us to improve our way to watch VODs. That's important.
Listen, you already said you hated Peter, so you don't need to.
Yeah, sure. you're trying really hard today, right? You're trying really hard.
Yeah, so he taught you how to watch VODs.
Yeah,
It's good.
to improve how we watch VODs, and he managed to get a lot of new concepts to us, which made, of course, us be better. But most of it we had to only use internationally. Like, we didn't have to use it for CBLOL, right? And of course, when you start thinking the game deeper and deeper, it becomes easier to see what else is left, right? So we got so much ahead because of it.
And like in 2017, I don't know about Red, but on Cade we fighted so hard every like screen block.
What was the biggest like fighting reason though?
The most ones that I can remember it was Eza and Revolta, because like
Playing with Revolta was peculiar.
Okay, let me ask another question and follow up before you answer that question. How was Revolta as a teammate?
Yeah, like from 2014, he was like my best friend. Like we used it to play together, hang out together, and everything. It was really good. But then when he got a title, and he actually like won 2 titles in a row with INTZ in 2016. When he came back on 2017, he was a totally different person. I don't know, like,
So was he
your perspective.
He was a douche?
He was what?
Was he like hard to work with, like a douche?
I don't know if that word is precise, but yeah, he was like, sometimes I think he did not like manage his words well, and then the team got into some fights that we could handle better, but I cannot blame him, you know? I cannot blame him.
You changed
for
with
that.
money and fame.
He always does.
I cannot blame him. Like, we didn't have psychologists, we didn't have anything, and he was trying his best.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Would you like some water?
Yeah, for sure. Please.
So,
Yeah. About that, something that happened that year with their team is that their team wasn't functional, right?
Yeah.
Because what happened back on INTZ, Revolta and Yang had all the attention, all the resource, every single one of it. And TAKESHI and Eza were that player on their team,
on our team.
So they couldn't match. So who is given? Like the guys who came from Words.
Was Yang still good back then, or was he delusional?
Really was insane.
Still really good.
It was insane.
So why didn't you? So this is where you had to like choose to be
He had to adapt.
You had to be like Grefta.
Yeah.
Nah,
Vamos, porra!
not Sion mid, not
Vamos!
Sion mid, not Sion mid.
Okay.
But yeah, like this conflict happened like often.
Many times.
Yeah, many times.
Because
many times on the team.
I played solo resource. Just every wave I could push, I would just go top and dive.
Yeah.
Every single one. But TAKESHI didn't play like that, you know?
You know, I watched Yang play the other day. It was like a scrim of like content.
Yeah.
And he was still good.
Yeah.
He's
Really?
still good. Yeah, he's still good.
He's the most talented
didn't
player
saw
I
him.
ever worked
He's
with.
still so like for a guy that doesn't play, he's still really good.
Oh.
Hands wise.
He was the most talented. He didn't
Is
watch
he
any VODs.
playing like solo kill? Yeah.
Yeah, he plays sometimes.
Yeah.
But not much.
But not much. He's still
He
good.
was so talented, really.
What's the worst? Because I did hear some horror stories.
Yeah.
It was with who did we have on? It was with Ranger, and he was
Yeah.
talking about how there were rats. Okay, so the real question: tell us some of your stories from
Gaming house.
gaming house.
Yeah, that's the bread one that everyone knows.
That's like that was your
Yeah,
team.
the bread. Yeah, me and Essa.
The bread.
Yeah, the bread one.
Tell me the bread.
People from the chat will probably know. Like on 2016, as I told you, like we had problems like that I needed to help everyone and being like the father, the player, the captain, the psychologist, the coach and everything. So the pressure was in every part of me.
Did you at least get paid well?
No.
Okay, wait.
No.
Wait. Let's go back to the.
Edu, tu tá duro dorme. Tá duro dorme.
Was Edu kind of trambiqueiro? Was he
Yeah. Edu Kim was safado.
safado?
Safado. Edu Kim safado.
Tamo junto, cara.
And but he's like a partner of TAKESHI. Thank you, Edu, for everything. And then like everything, the pressure was in every part of me, and like as I told you, I had to be the psychologist, the father, the captain, etc. And Essa, from nowhere, he found like bread that was like staying there for like 3 or 4 days, and the bread is like a stone,
Okay.
you know. And then he just aimed to my head and throw the bread right into
Old
my
bread,
head.
right?
Yeah, like an old bread that was like a stone, and he just threw the bread into my head because he thought that was a good idea to like have fun of me. And like that was like 2 or 3 days before the finals, and I just looked at him and said every bad word that I knew. And
He's in the chat.
and
the
yeah,
chat.
and everything.
Edu Kim.
Edu Kim. Oh,
Yeah.
he paid you well, right?
Yeah, he paid me really well.
He pays well. Good boy.
Okay, no.
And also in the same year, we go to a Korean boot camp with Cade, with the team locked, and we come back with no roster.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Bro, that was fucking disaster.
What do you mean?
So, end of 2016,
Yeah,
Kid went to a Korean boot camp.
3 months.
3 months
boot camp.
boot camp.
3 months.
3
Yeah.
months. Yeah,
I don't know how they didn't like
How did you? Edu, you're in the chat. How much did that cost you?
a lot.
a lot.
Quanto
A lot,
dinero?
a lot.
Rico.
At least Real was better back then. But so what happened? They went with Robo, Napon, TAKESHI, Eza, and
there was
No support,
a Korean guy that we're gonna
Yeah,
meet
they were
there
trying
that
to hire
we're
a
gonna
Korean
join the
support.
team.
INTZ was at the brink of collapse. So in the end, what happened? They were on the bootcamp. The team just
Boom.
boom. Robo, Napon, and me went to Red. Revolta and Yang went to Kid, who were bootcamping. So Kid pretty
Benched.
much
We benched.
paid for a bootcamp for the players for Robo and Napon, and they won the split against Kid.
Yeah.
Thank
Edu.
you, Edu Kim, for the bootcamp for Robo and Napon.
Yeah.
He's writing a bunch of. He's being a rap god in the chat right now, Edu Kim. What did he say?
He said that he was needed to sleep on the floor
Because
he could not sleep with ass up because of his snore.
He's not too
Stop
hard.
lying, Edu. We know you have that.
Yeah,
gang money.
but he's not lying to that. Asa was like snoring. It's really damn loud.
It seems like you have
really
nothing
loud.
good to say about Ezra.
I love him. I love him. I love him. I love Asa.
You love him. That's why you said all those things to him.
Yeah, but he
Did
threw
it
a
hurt though?
bread into my head.
But did it hurt?
Yeah. Like, it was like a stone, and he just threw it in my head. And also the last one, so we don't go too much into that. 2013, 2014, it was a guy that's called Mana Law. He was known for like
Jumping the walls.
being like
What do you take
when-
out of it?
yeah. What do you?
Jumping the walls.
Yeah. Jumping walls.
Jumping walls.
He was good into that.
What do you mean jumping?
You know when gaming house is kinda... It's quiet, everybody's
Yeah,
sleeping.
Like
And
1 a.m.
you wanna go out, but you don't wanna open
Yeah,
the door.
but like in the other day you have Scream 11 a.m. and it's 1 a.m. and why not leave the gaming house?
So he
and
leaves,
yeah, and he jumps the wall and go to the party when we have Scream like 5 or 6 hours, and he go to the party, and I was like also the team captain and the
why
father.
don't you just bench this guy?
Dude, this
Bro,
is
it was
2013,
not like
2014.
that.
Like, if we like bench Manalo, we didn't have anyone to replace with.
Everyone
That was
bad.
like BRTT on Pain, and there's no Mikao in this era. There's no one. It's like
How good was TT back then?
really good, really good. And like I think TT has different from the others. It was the mindset. Like since the beginning, he knew that he needed to give confidence and do everything to get the trophy.
That guy has charisma. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw him in real life, I was like, sheesh.
Yeah,
Yo, TT, we're waiting for you here in the process. Episode
yeah.
5,
No, 6.
6,
Yeah.
3 episodes later.
Wait, this 3? 5
This is
then.
the third one.
5.
Yeah, 5 because we have
Yeah.
a special guest for next week as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mana JJ was the king of sex. That's it.
Yeah.
And I had
You
to-
are his successor.
Yeah.
How you feel?
I'm his successor.
Yeah, you are the king of sex.
Well, he was called head of sexo.
Yeah, you could call him
Yeah,
that.
you could.
No problem. He was really good at like jumping the walls.
Why am I so thirsty suddenly? I'm out.
The next one, go on.
Okay. Hard-hitting questions. Hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
What was your salary look like throughout the split, throughout the years?
Back
what was
then?
the highest you've ever been paid?
The highest, I can say that, no problem. Like
You can say
I
that.
think, yeah, I can say it.
But everyone wants to hear this kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah,
Because
no, I
no one
know.
talks about it.
I
It's
know.
forbidden. Listen, guys. I don't
From
give a fuck.
like, I think 2012, I got like 500 reais on CNB. And
per month.
Yeah, a month.
That was a lot.
Back in the past, it was good.
It was
like
CNB?
Yeah.
It was the first thing to have like a...
They paid for everything, right? So they gave us like the gaming house, the internet, the food,
Hotel.
everything. So it was like we're helping with this amount of money if you guys wanna order like a pizza or like something like that. And I have like this salary for I think a year or an and a half.
But what was the currency back then? Like real
It
to
was
dollar?
I think it was 1 to
1 to 2.
2 or 250.
Ooh.
Yeah, something like that.
What happened?
better.
Bro, your country was mega rich.
Yeah. Some weird stuff's happened in Brazil since then.
What?
Yeah, some things.
Tell me like some things, for example.
Oh, there's a lot of history.
Is it to avoid? Is it political?
Yeah,
Some of it,
it's
yeah.
with political stuffs.
You know, something we should do is we should bring Bolsonaro and Lula to the show, and they can sit here and we can
Try
have
it, yeah.
the process episode 16. Bolsonaro and Lula.
Could we do a fight showdown?
Oh, UFC.
Yeah. The Terror Bang.
And I think like in 2013 and 14, I had like 2,000 salaries, something like that. The end of 2013 and 14.
So you were
yeah.
paid really well back then.
Back in the past, yeah. I think like the highest were like 3K. highest.
And then you went on, you got paid more year by year. no?
Yeah. Edu was like, he was a nice guy into it. Like,
Back then, Kid was the one that paid
yeah,
the
that
most.
paid the
Really?
most. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like, I
were
think
rich, bro.
2015, 16, it was like 3K and a half. But when I finished my career on Team 1 in 2019, I think I get paid 7,000, and they would add 2 more to like
Bonuses and stuff.
to pay like rent and etc. Yeah. So in the end of my career, 9,000. But in 2019, it was like, nowadays it's a good money for like a Brazilian in general.
Yeah.
But like in 2019, it would value much more than now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So when you got paid, like, how much did you say in 15, 16?
15 and 16, I think it was like 3K, 3.5, something like that.
3.5 back then would be how much now?
Maybe 10K, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know,
something
a
like
bit
How about in
less
19?
maybe.
How about 19? How much?
In 19, I think now I would like if
19 was
if
1
I had
to 3
to-
almost for the
nowadays, I think my salary, if I would be like the top 3, top 4 mid laner in the region, and I had like fans and numbers and Twitter, etc. I think nowadays it would be like 20, something like that. I think.
20. Wow.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, nowadays I think that is.
Jesus. So here's a real question, Edu Kim. Where'd you get the money
Ooh.
to pay people in Kate? Because I heard some stories.
Bring him over.
Now, let's be real. Here's another hard-hitting question for you, Takeshi. You gotta be truthful. Don't be worried about Edu. He's not here. Okay, forget it. He doesn't watch this episode. Is it true that Edu Kim was a part of a notorious criminal organization?
Dude, like I don't know for sure, but I don't think
when you
so.
were in the gaming house, were there like mobsters?
No. I
in.
never saw it. I saw Edu like I think nowadays he's like he's a fine guy, but I just saw Edu Kim like drunk, really damn drunk every single week.
Tell me more about this.
He was like every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Saturday he would come back like really fucking drunk. Sometimes could not even get to his room and just sleep in the couch.
What do you have to say for yourself, boss?
Yeah.
He's a member of the
Good
Yakuza.
times.
So it's fake news.
Fake news. From my perspective, I never saw anything.
The most I saw was him crying on eating some spicy Chinese food.
Crying.
He cried over the table.
I see. Well,
He
there you
was
go,
really
guys.
spicy though.
Edu Kim. He was a nice guy. Never did anything.
No, he was like a really, really, really close friend. He and Andre, I don't know if Andre is around.
Andre.
Yeah, he's
think
the
he's
other
not.
owner
I think he's not
of
anymore.
Kate back in the past. I don't know
I think
nowadays.
he's still. I haven't seen him, but I think he is still.
Yeah,
Oh, he's serious?
like
Hey, mate. Let's get Andres and Saskiri, right?
if the Andre from
gonna
Kate
be,
was Surskiri, Kate would not be here for sure.
No, you don't understand. Saskiri is very good at scamming.
Yeah, really good.
Kate
at
would be
scamming,
so rich,
yeah.
bro.
really good at scamming.
Okay, now there are some important things that we need to discuss today, right? That it's happening. It not only happened, but it's happening. TAKESHI, I don't know if you know, but he's betting with Absolut. Whoever gets higher in the challenger,
Higher LP in the end of the
higher
end of the
LP.
season.
How much?
I thought it's just 1,000. Yeah.
But it's not about the money. It's about the honor.
No, it is about the money.
And so far,
But more the honor.
Now,
yeah,
how much money?
It's 1K.
1K.
Reais.
Reais.
1K,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
yes.
about the honor.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
But the
about the
thing
honor.
is,
Absolute smell.
so far, Absolut has no chance whatsoever. Have you ever seen him playing Renekton? Go take a look.
Absolutely. If you need some private coaching classes, hit me up.
No, don't help him.
Bro, that would be good.
Only if
good
he come
content.
here.
But yeah,
Good
but
content.
it needs to be close, you know? Like what LP are you now?
1K.
I am 1,000.
You're 1K?
20, yeah.
No fucking way. You're
Really?
fucking-
I'm not that
He
bad.
plays LeBlanc and Corky.
Corky,
Nah, but this
LeBlanc,
service doomed,
Diana.
no?
Huh?
Corky, LeBlanc.
so doomed.
Is there any 32 years old challenge in Korea?
I don't think so, mate. Not 32 and 1K. That's really impressive.
That's
though.
a
No
lot.
joke.
It's 1,020.
No, but you play a lot. So
3 or 4 games in a day.
Oh, so you play more than.
Only in
No,
the
he
morning.
plays a lot. He plays a lot. He streams every day, so he plays a
Yeah,
lot.
I play every morning. Like I'm an old guy.
Yeah. Absolute
I'm
same.
31, right? I'm the old guy in the
Is
room.
it true now that when it gets too late, you get too tired?
Dude, like if I go to sleep now, I will wake up at 6 a.m. If I go to sleep at 3 a.m., I wake up at 6 a.m. I don't know
That's
what
age.
happened
That's
with
age.
me, but
That's
it's
age.
happening.
That's
but
age.
it's happening.
But let me test something. I want you to use this phone. And I want you to just scroll up on this Discord. Because I just need to test how old he is. Scroll up.
This.
Okay, no, he's not too old. I thought he would do something like this, you know?
This? No. Come on.
That's you in a few years to come.
That's me now, mate.
Oh, you're already like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, it's a stress.
Damn.
Stress ages people.
But you're not
really.
like that? Like you can sleep 10 hours in a day? No years?
I can sleep like 16 hours a day.
Oh my
but
God.
I'm always like sleep deprived. Because I'm a man of love.
Like you really thought that I would like you eat? To see the phone?
That was offensive. That was
Dude,
offensive.
like what the fuck? How old do you think I am?
That was fucking offensive.
What do you think I am?
I'm just taking the piss. I'm taking the piss, guys.
Okay.
I'm taking the piss. And sometimes I take it a little bit too far, but I know I can get away
You
with
went too far that
That's
time.
because I'm gringo, bro. I can get away with
Oh, yeah, you're
I wasn't aware of your culture. I'm sorry.
No. And yeah, Absolut has like some problems. I think the season ends in 30.
I don't know.
30 days, 35 days.
Like, really,
And
he has
I
no
think
chance.
he's melted right
He has
now.
no chance.
I think he's melted.
Takeshi's
What's
tryharding.
his LP?
One of his arguments is that he plays on the morning Kiwi. There's no pro players.
No, but it's way better in the morning because when I play at night, I want to just jump off the building. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's.
Have you
it's
played
so
on
fun.
weekends?
Yeah, it's really
Never
bad.
do it.
It's really bad.
Never do
I think he's now with like 600.
600.
Yeah.
600.
Oh, he melted
But
so
the
hard
thing
today.
the thing is, he gets 600 LP playing with Sanks, Asta, Redbird, Crastiel, Papalmito,
Caddy.
Oh, so he's duoing as well.
Yeah,
He's doing a 2 GM, and
Yeah.
then he goes to GM, he plays solo, he drops, and then he does again back to GM.
He gets 600 LPs and then he played like 5 games in a row and got 700 and he thought, oh my god, Takas is screwed, Takeshi.
Can you see his PGG right now?
Yeah,
Can we
you
see
can
that
check.
PGG?
You can check. He's a
I think that's
PGG.
good content.
In our professional sphere, we call that educational boosting.
Okay,
Educational duoing, you know? Listen, Vovo. There is one way I can save you so the competition's a bit closer.
Okay.
Have you seen the way I made Suskitty Master?
I saw from like the Renecrodilo clips when he was in Korea there, but I don't remember exactly.
Mano, como é que
É Absolut, a hashtag é GoTune. Talvez eu já tenha escaltado um
Já
pouquinho.
tem escaldado bastante.
Vovo, in my culture, I was taught to respect elders. But if you don't mind a little bit of violence, I can increase your performance very quickly. So
Wow.
give me a call. What's this? Nah, but he's boosted, no? It's fucking lost.
Damn.
Bro, he's inting.
Yeah.
111 Ezreal?
Okay, listen, Vovo. I know he blames his team, right? For sure he does.
For sure, yeah.
For sure in the stream he says, oh my god, my team. You are terrible.
Go down a bit. Go down a bit. Go down more.
No, but he's like straight up
Show
inting.
more. Wait, this one is a special game. Yeah.
Bro, he's 081.
Tá ali em cima já, não?
No.
Tá assim. Foi anteontem, ou assim.
Oh, there. The Renekton game over there.
Não, sobe mais.
Bro, he was 1 in 15.
Yeah.
No, but he needs to be banned for that, no?
I think that's ban offense.
Yeah?
116 playing Renekton?
Okay. SeeEl, real talk once again. I don't fuck around. You are the problem.
Yeah.
Listen, clip this shit. You are the problem. You are bad. When you accept it, maybe you'll be better.
And you wanna know more? He also every time tell me, oh, Takeshi 10 plus kills every game. Oh, Takeshi only play Galio. Takeshi only
No, but you gotta have some talent to still be like 1K. That's special.
Yeah, it's LeBlanc. It's LeBlanc in solo queue.
Yeah,
LeBlanc and Corky.
Overtune.
LeBlanc and Corky in solo queue. It's easier, I think, to play in that way.
You think so?
In
Yeah.
get LP, yeah. I can 1v1 Aleko if he needs to practice against
I think,
LeBlanc.
bro, that guy is 24, but Jesus, he's older than you.
Really? How old are he?
How long do you think he is? Honest, be honest.
Who?
Hey, can we pull up? Hey, boss, can we pull up Lelico's head here? Be honest. Just type Lelico low and just pull up his head.
Lelico, how old
and
are you?
guess how old he is.
24?
No.
I think 26.
Look at the picture and tell.
25.
Look at the picture.
Okay.
Pull up the picture.
Yeah, he looks old.
Pull it up here. How old does he look to you?
I think
Anything under 35, you're lying. Straight up.
27.
26.
Guys, it's
27.
24.
24?
Yeah, 24.
Oh.
Life is not
In
kind
Brazil,
to him.
we say rodou na reserva. Rodou sem óleo. You're not gonna understand, but yeah.
It's when he was in Red Academy, he aged a lot. Poor guy. Poor guy. I'm sorry.
So, you think it's done already? Right now, we still not the end of the season.
No,
we
I
can
don't
say
think
you
so.
won already.
I don't think so. I don't think
Oh,
so.
come on.
I don't think it's done. Yeah. I will keep playing.
If you keep 1K, he'll never reach you.
yeah, I think so too.
I don't know. but I also have to keep playing, you know? So I don't know. I don't think the bet's done. I don't think so.
Fair.
But I think I'm a little bit safe, but not 100%.
That's a competition.
So you guys
Mindset.
competed against each other too, Vovo.
Me and Absolut?
Yeah. How was
Actually,
it back
Absolut, like just
Be honest. Was
a
he
clip.
shit?
Absolut was one of the reasons that I retired. Like for sure.
You looked at him and you realized.
no, like being serious.
So was it like
Really
you looked at
serious.
it? Yeah, I'm being serious too. So you
Okay.
looked at him play and you're like, "This is the future of Brazil." Like, what the? I'm out.
No.
I'm out of the cast.
Like I really enjoyed playing with him on Team One. We played with and against each other, but like he had a disease on his hand, something like that, and like
Tendinitis.
we were in on the academy, and we got to play the CBLOL again, and like he was one of the main reasons why we got back to the CBLOL. And then like the second split, he could not play because his hand was like really, really bad. And then he said that I will not play the entire split. And then all the stuffs that happened, bringing another guys to play with, and like the team could not keep on the tier one without Absolut. So like after all these years playing, I'm getting to play again on the academy. No, I just wanted to retire.
No, but this is very sad though. This is not something to like tease about.
Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. Yeah.
How old is Vovo?
I think he's 24, but like since he was like
Yeah.
18, he had this problem.
No, he's 24 now.
I think yeah.
How does he play so many games nowadays then?
Well, no, Vovo's
I don't know.
24.
I don't know.
He's 24.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
think
looks
it is.
like 35,
It's
right?
24, 25.
No, he looks even older than fucking Lelico cunt. Jesus Cristo, misericordia.
Yeah.
The guy was allergic to
But the
screaming.
brain is like churrasco.
It's melted.
Yeah,
Bro, that
melted,
is sound-
melted.
Barbecue mine.
Barbecue, yeah. Really gone. The mental is gone.
Is he like a heavy drinker or something? Like, is it something that like
He's
accelerates
just like-
his aging?
He's just like mind barbecue mode. Every time, every day.
Was it you that called me Coach Quiz or was it him?
It
It was
was
him.
it was first one, I think it was Sleazy, the smoke guy. You know? Sleazy? Smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he could not like say Coach Chris. He would say like he would say Coach Quiz, and then Absolut is just like so funny, and he said, "Okay, Coach Quiz, and that's it."
By the way, he doesn't believe your team.
Yeah, but his content is so funny. I watch the clips where he reacts to Behind the Stars, and it's just
Coach Quiz,
it's
yeah,
so funny.
yeah. He's
You
really
understand
funny.
most of it?
yeah. The subtitles as well,
Oh, there's subtitles,
Yeah.
I see.
but I understand most of it. Absolut had so much. Is that true that he had potential there? Like,
Dude, he was insane, really. And like from the end of my career, like every time that I get into a new team, I play top lane in pain, etc.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a part of like
you play in pain.
He played
Yeah.
top lane for pain.
I play top for pain. But okay, well, like in the end of my career, Absolut was like really good playing with him because he could not be like the best shot, the best call ever, but he would at least have opinion inside the game that could fix a problem if we face it, you know? Like he was good at trying to understand the map, and playing with him was good, playing with Absolut on the team. And then when he said that he could not play anymore, like on the second split of 2019, then it was like a really solid punch on the team.
Take it easy. I remember back then, I think it was 2017. Even Peter was speaking highly of him. He was talented.
I thought you didn't like Peter.
Huh?
I thought you didn't like Peter.
For fuck's sake.
No,
Edu Kim, dá jeito nesse cara, pelo amor de Deus.
don't provoke him. He's very scary in person.
Yeah, I know.
I'm only talking online because I'm a keyboard warrior.
Dude, Absolut gave Brewster a championship.
Yeah?
Bruiser, yeah.
Jesus
the guy that has
Christ.
Pick Lissandra and Ultimate the
So
Alistar.
he was a real savior of Brazil. until he had
Absolut was
tendonitis.
good. Absolut was good.
It was not Gilmar,
like memes
it was him.
aside.
Have you ever seen his Lucian?
I just saw him play recently and he's fucking bad.
But this is Lucian against Jensen?
No.
No?
Oh,
Oh,
you have
no.
to. You have to.
There's
One
something
day-
missing. There's
Yeah.
something missing for
Just
you.
order like a chicken
And
with
go
some
over
beer
it.
and go watch Bruiser playing.
You should.
playing
In the-
Lucian.
In the new in the off season, I'm gonna do a react of all the history. I watched.
You
a little
have to
bit,
watch
but-
this one.
and I'm gonna farm YouTube.
You have to watch this one.
Yeah,
The Bruiser playing against
The
Jensen.
monetization is always online, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
El gosto dineiros. Here's a question for you. So, why cast? Because something I realized in Brazil
Okay.
is like we're missing coaches.
Dude,
No?
like, as I told you like 10 minutes ago, salary was okay in the past, but like I was top 2, top 3 mid laners. I had numbers, and the salary was like 9k. If I go to a coach, then I think the salary would like go way down. And like I think that happened in my career. CNB needed someone to do an interview. Go Takeshi. On Cade, needed someone to talk to the camera. Go Takeshi. And like I think all over my career, I get some practice. Like how can I say it? Like it was not like something that I wanted, but something that was like every week, and I developed
And you were always like a natural leader, a good speaker.
Yeah. But like talking to a camera, it's weird for some people, but for me, I think over the years, going to interviews, going to Riot and everything, I was the center of the team to the media and etc. So I think like when I finished the League of Legends career, I had 2 opportunities: coaching and caster, because Riot asked me to.
Did you go straight away?
Yeah. I ended on 2019 second split, 2020 first split. I was casting. But like when I retired, one of the main reasons of why I did not want to keep playing was like I was always playing with younger players, and these younger players who would not have the mentality of like work setup. You know, they would not take practice serious. They will be late for scrims. Cancel scrims because they had a fight with a girlfriend, you know, like, and going
that can't be real.
yeah
It happened.
that happened a lot. And like
a lot.
if
we keep bringing people, that's something that's gonna repeat. I mean, Ranger said something like that.
Yeah.
They want to work with no older people.
and like if I keep coaching, I would work again with a younger player, and the same problem will happen again and again and again and again, and I was just not in the mood to keep
start over.
Yeah, keep
but-
starting over and over and over again.
Because you were a pro player, you knew a lot about the game, and I think having someone with a lot of game knowledge improves the quality of the broadcast.
Yeah,
so much.
for sure,
you know?
yeah.
It's so much more watchable. Like for example, Cadrill was not even he was not your level. You know, in Brazil, like relative to Europe, he was maybe middle of the pack at best. And when he went to coaching, the level got up so much higher. So I think you were really, really good for the scene. You know, like you were so good for the scene in terms of like developing that. But it also makes me a bit sad because as a competitor and as an athlete, you were so phenomenal from what I can hear and when I saw and etc. that I almost wish that you had helped the next generation of players and you had taught them that you should behave in that way, right? And same for you to be honest, Gabriel.
I think the same for Talkers. I think like
There's so many
Talkers,
people that
Loop,
could go
Revolta, me, Mylon
Because
could help a lot.
They
but-
talked about it, and all the old guard that I talk to, they always say that, oh, we used to do it in 2016, and now they only just found out. Would you agree with that? Yeah. So now I feel like the level went so far back.
There was a gap.
And I remember watching YouTube videos, and I know teams in Brazil will never admit this. But before I came here, I watched like all the Loud Pain series, all the Red series. And there are some things I said in that video that people are doing now in CBLOL. You know? And that is, you know, the most basic things like contesting a bush. Like when I watched, I was coaching Titan last year. We were watching Red, and no one held Pixel, you know? Everyone just gave the Pixel, gave the banana for free. And I said, why give this? And then magically, you know, magically these teams start to do it. So yeah, I mean, it's very sad. Do you think that this is like a big problem? Because
I think it is for sure. But like, I don't think like it's Talker's fault or my fault.
You think it's
or,
the org's fault and the economy's fault?
I think
it's
org's fault
the
and
environment.
yeah,
you know?
the whole
ecosystem.
environment.
Because think about it, if you had nowadays salary, most of the old players would go to coaching. Like, you know.
But people don't get paid much in coaching here either.
The top coaches do.
I don't know exactly. So
Top coaches, I think they do get a good salary. The rest
you
is
can
cheap.
tell me that.
Me, how much I made? I can tell you how much I made in like Europe,
Oh,
but
okay.
I can't tell you in K.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, and Rogue. So in Vitality B. 2020,
Mhm.
I made $300 a month, $5,000, 3,600 USD a year.
Mhm.
And then when I went to Golden Guardians, they gave me 60K USD. Then I went to Vitality B, they gave me 36K. Then in Rogue, they gave me 120 plus bonuses. And then Heretics was 140.
Yeah, like Brazilian
Plus bonuses.
economy could not afford like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
for sure.
There was
Yeah.
no way.
But I
could not
was also
afford
the
it.
highest paid for my position in Europe
Mhm.
for my position. So I got paid like a head coach salary. But yeah.
Yeah,
So to be honest, like it was very hard for them to compete. But what I'm sad about is like if orgs really cared about and by the way, I don't have that money. It's not like this, guys. But per year, it was 120K euros a year. So it's
a year.
it was
guys.
10.
So it was
Yeah,
like it's like
Yeah.
10K a month. 10K a month. But I paid like 40% taxes. It's Germany,
Yeah, yeah.
and then living
Because
expenses
like
are very
people
high.
are thinking right now that
Yeah.
they are taking this 10K and multiplying for 5, and that's the big salary for Brazil. But it's another reality.
Yeah, it's another reality
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like for example, I have like a bottle of Coke. It's like 20 reais, bro. And I paid 10,000 euros on health insurance.
Mhm.
It's like 7,500 euros on health insurance.
Yeah.
And fucking 43% taxes, and then living expenses, and then obviously you save a bit, but then you know I was a student for 7 years, so I had a lot of student debt. I'm still paying it off, helped my family a lot. But yeah,
it's not easy.
but
like,
my point is that if they had invested and they believed in the importance of coaching staff, maybe not as much as the top players, but if they'd given the top coaches or like good coaches solid salary here, I think they could have kept people like you and Gabriel, you know?
I think so,
And
but
we
it's
wouldn't be so
still
shit.
like I don't think like it would be even with the salary that people get from like a top level streamer with like all these like bad stuffs and everything.
Yeah,
going-
the problem
going
is
on.
it pays with dollars, you know?
Yeah.
That's the problem. If it was like reais against real, probably coaching would be good. But the problem is like Twitch, YouTube,
dollar
and,
stuff.
and any partnership pays in dollar, you know? That's the problem.
Can you share, Gabriel, how much, like roughly, like a very rough figure from X to Y, how much a content creator makes?
Bro, I have no idea. I think it varies so much.
Depends so much. It
Really?
depends so much. Yeah.
Some
Like, I
people
think
make more with partnerships. Some people make
Twitch
more
now
with...
is struggling really hard, but
Yeah.
like from I can tell you like from the last 3 or 4 years, I could for sure get so much more money streaming than like coaching.
Because for
sure.
me, coaching and streaming is like
with my numbers at least.
a money pit. Money pit. How many views do you get, Takeshi?
Like 1,500, 1,200.
He gets
yeah.
a lot of. He's even bigger than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. For me, when I stream, I lose money. When I stream and do process
Mhm.
and YouTube, I lose money.
Yeah, like nowadays it's hard to.
Oh, so it wasn't always like.
No.
Here's the thing. 2016, 17 was like the golden year for content creation. Twitch was paying like so fucking much. It
Really?
was
Yeah.
absurd. Ridiculous, really.
Can you share? Because it was back then.
Dude, like basically, you know the Prime, like Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah.
You could pay like 10 reais for Amazon Prime, but Twitch paid you $2 for
Every sub.
the Prime. So like people would pay like
Oh, so people could VPN a Prime and give
like Amazon would make a subsidiar.
subsidize.
Yeah. They would do it like paying you in dollar, and people are paying here in
Yeah.
Brazilian reais.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
that's
And-
a lot of money for us, you know, like if
Yeah.
I get 1,000 subs playing like giving me
But
$2.
stop saying us, because it's a lot of money for me too. Okay, guys.
yeah,
It's not like this.
during that time, a lot of other stream platforms try to grow, right? And what happened is they were paying a whole lot of money to bring people over from Twitch, and there was a lot of money.
Yeah, there was a stream platform called Caffeine TV. Did you hear
Oh,
about
there's
that?
so many.
We had Cube TV, we
Azubu.
had Azubu, yeah.
I had a guy called
Nemo, we had
Nemo.
some, yeah.
friend of mine that worked there. They paid like $300 an hour.
Yeah, like
It was ridiculous.
absurd.
So many people were like not playing very well. They dropped and became streamers, and there was not a lot of streamers, you know. So they grew so much and made so much money, and that followed, you know. So people tried to keep following their steps, and that's kind of how everyone left playing from content creation.
And if you look at it, like going back to the question, like it was a team's fault. Maybe yes, but not 100%, you know, because like economic stuff's it's happening.
I mean, I still think they could try to make, you know, they give you a career path, you know, so you become assistant coach, and then eventually we want you to become a head coach, usually someone that has some roots in the team. But most of them were doing that. It's just like, oh, okay, you don't want to play anymore, goodbye, bring the next foreign coach that's going to change it all.
That's so sad. It's really sad. I heard from like for me, Ranger would also be a good coach in my opinion. I know the community is like very mixed.
He helped us when we were like playing the EDL qualify, and I think he would be a good coach, a really good coach.
And you guys too. But like my point is, when you're a competitor, isn't it really hard to let that go?
Yeah, really hard.
Because it's 9 years.
Every time like that I am, especially on big events, on the finals, in 2022 on the Ibirapuera, 2023 in the Recife, and now in Belo Horizonte, like every time that I'm in the middle of the stage and 10,000 people, 12,000 people are around like screaming, and we have this feeling into our belly, you know? Like
I thought you were the only one of the few ones that really let it go, like that. You seem at least that you really didn't care.
In my opinion, no one really lets it go.
Oh, some people when they see the money, they do.
When I do the casting, no.
No, I mean overall, like you just let it go, the competing thing, you know, like you never miss it.
No, it's really damn good. Like the feeling of like competitive scene, it's just insane. Like playing like a playtest before the big event in the final. Dude, it's like really nice, you know? It's like competing is really, really damn well. So I do miss like competing,
And that's why like coaching is still so attractive, you know? Have you thought about maybe coming back to coach or no? It's too late.
Maybe like it's not completely out of my head, but nowadays I think like I'm good with Riot, and Riot also like value me a lot. So at least from like the 2 or 3 years, I think if Riot is up with me, I will keep.
Call your guys. It's time to VKS Takesh.
No.
VKS Takesh. Edu,
You paying good money?
Edu has a lot of money, bro.
He's paying?
Edu has a lot of money.
Okay. We might.
I think so.
Oh, Edu is in the chat. He's back again.
Edu, why are you laughing? You think I'm joking?
No fucking money.
How safado was Edu though? Tell me a bit about Edu.
You know that he was my coach? I didn't know that.
Don't tell me.
Oh,
yeah, he was my coach.
Was a coach translator,
2000, right? Yeah, 2015.
Edu,
first split.
Don't tell me you're one of those.
He went to stage.
Yeah.
That's the worst owner. The owners that sit there and tell you about the game and they don't know shit about the... Edu, what rank are you? He didn't know shit about the game, did he?
You know?
Be honest.
No. He was garbage. He was garbage. Sorry, Edu, but he knows. Coach.
Bro, Edu said he was diamond in Brazil, and then we went to boot camp.
He was silver.
With Kid, and he was bronze. And then one day he was playing next to me, and he said, "What the fuck? The bronze Korean just insect me." And it was like crazy.
No, but that's true. That's true. In Korea, like the best I ever played was I got Diamond 1 in Korea in 2019. That was...
Look.
I'm not coach, I'm translating.
In the other monitor, yeah. There, okay.
Jesus. Edu,
Yeah.
you
It's Edu,
can't... Why would you do that to yourself?
It actually happened.
Yeah.
But But that's kind of true because I think that in Korea, like the fucking Emerald guys are better than like Grandmasters here, bro, in lane. They're so aggressive and they know how to play. I was mind blown.
Sure, yeah. I played on the Korean server.
I can't play lane in Korea. I can't play lane in Korea.
At the end of the last year,
Really?
like,
Yeah.
I get 300 LP in master on the end of the last year. And dude, like, if I were not like 100% focused, I would get like giga stomped.
To give you guys context, by the way, right now, like last split, I was 450, 500 LP. So
400?
In Brazilian server.
yeah. in Brazil.
Who's boosting you?
No, but I play solo only.
No way.
No, it's on my
I don't believe
Twitter,
it.
bro.
I don't believe it.
But
With those
no, but
like,
I was playing a lot.
mummified
Too.
fingers?
I was playing a lot. and in 2019 I was much better. So Diamond 1 back then was like very, very solid, you know?
Okay.
But the thing is, if you play in Korea, you realize that you're like a frog in a well, you know? You only saw the little world around you. Because I came from OS and the solo queue is like worse than here. You know?
Really?
Yeah. So when I went there, I was like mind blown. But I learned a lot about the game. It was really 455 LP now. No, but like Brazil Master is kind of a joke, to be honest.
Yeah.
It is.
You are hard stuck D1 on Brazil. Lelico, I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I'll see
Oh, so
you
you're
tomorrow.
lying.
No, of course. No, it's on my Twitter. Bro, Lelico, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna. And in Master, you can't even duo, bro. Back then, like last split,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
really.
couldn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Now you can. And
Yeah.
then Absolut got GM.
Guys, people saw my stream before. Someone say something to defend me. This motherfucker. These guys don't believe me. Now I don't play because every day I go to work and then I just see like Lelico
Guys,
play
ele tem os
Ezreal.
dedos.
É.
Pode falar a verdade.
Vai tomar no cu.
Tem porra nenhuma.
Vai tomar no cu.
Não tem.
Lelico. Vai se fuder, Lelico.
Ah, ele jogava de vai, né?
It's true, but your Kha'Zix is really trash. True. You don't believe
You're
too.
OTP Vi?
No, bro, I play everything. Fuck these guys.
No
Dude.
one plays everything.
No, I just need to play the champ for a long time. You know?
So you play vai, which you just press R.
Yeah, but then I will like
I see.
if I swap champions, I'll spam that one champ and I'll learn how to play. You know? It's like
Okay.
this.
Mhm.
Yeah, but now I'm very bad.
Okay.
I'm like negative win rate diamond 4, but it's like
Oh, suddenly you got bad.
no, but if you keep playing, I'll climb
I
for
see.
sure, for sure. It's just
You're-
like, bro, okay, you don't understand how it's like to coach Cade. You go into the office, you
Yeah.
have your mid laner's Lelico. You understand? He's in the chat. Fuck
Yeah.
you, Lelico, and you're like, oh my, this guy. And then I have to spend all day like watching him play. It's like I can't play solo queue. You know, it's like this.
So you don't learn anything from what your players play.
I mean, they
Do you put like a number of like minimum solo queue amount for your players?
we did, and then Gigo just didn't ever play, and then we dropped it.
What do you think? Pain has this.
Yeah,
they have
Pain
to
has
play
this,
20,
yeah.
20 solo kills a month?
week, I think
a
a
week.
week.
A week.
We had we enforced 20. We enforced I think 35 at the start of the split, and everyone followed through, and then Gigo just dropped off, and then he called me aside to the room, like midway through the split. Coach, it's not working for me. I can't do this.
Also another thing, like sorry if I'm changing roles right now, but don't you think that we
I don't know if it's 35 or 25. Sorry.
like sorry if I'm like
No, it's all good.
are we not like practicing so little right now, playing not enough games? Because like on our career, at least like we had 2 screen blocks, maybe 3, and we spam solo queue. But nowadays it seems like players don't play the game exactly that much. Like it's probably like a BO5, but sometimes the game 5 don't happen, or the other team's like tilted.
Can I add
and
something?
they also don't
Just
also.
before. Do you think it has anything to do with game house and game office?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Because
like
it's so much easier
playing
to
on
just-
playing on in a gaming office, spamming solo queue. It's harder because you have to travel from the city. You don't have maybe the
And also people don't know what you're doing
Yeah.
once you get home. What do you think? Oh, he's just... Rebola o queixo.
rebola esse queixo,
Rebola
coach,
esse queixo.
coach quiz. Rebola esse queixo, doidão.
do you think like... My experience... I didn't experience game office that much, but gaming house for me was really intense.
Play.
It wasn't
play.
healthy,
Yeah, but just play.
but it was the way you
Watch
get...
VODs.
Yeah.
The gaming house to like leave the League of Legends competition. It's better, but maybe gives you less time in your career. Maybe, yeah.
First of all, the chicken is fucking good. So Soul Chicken, if you want to sponsor us, we'll give you a call soon. You'll hear from us soon. Now solo queue is a big problem, I think. Definitely need to play more, but so first of all, when I started my career, I also played like an absurd amount. Like in my first year, and you can verify this with Croc and the people that work with me, I played 4,000 solo queue games in 1 year. 4,000.
That's a lot.
So I was playing like 10, 12 games a day, every day. Like without a break.
With coaching.
With coaching, with GMing, with management. So I was sleeping 4 or 5 hours a day, cooking in the morning. But then you can't maintain that pace of work, you know? So I think the solo queue helped me a lot with like limits at the start. But as for players, I think at a certain point, it becomes a little less valuable. It becomes more valuable to play solo queue only to like keep up your mechanics and play to learn new champions, for example, and play new patches. So one, I think solo queue is important and we definitely don't play enough. But it depends on the player, you know? It depends on the player. Like if they do 1v1s or 2v2s or other forms of learning, I think it's okay. And then also, I don't believe that working 16 hours a day equates to just better performance. I don't believe that like harder work is just better player. It's how you learn in that time. So while I do believe that harder work results in more luck and more learning and more opportunities to learn, there are times you need to taper off. So for example, VKS now, we're in playoffs. So for me, it's now more about high performance, not high learning. It's about bringing the level of the players up and their condition up and their confidence up, not learning more and spamming games, you know? So we'll reduce the intensity. But also, I think compared to other teams, we are much more intensive in scrim, you know? Like nowadays a bit less, but for example, in split one, we were very, very intensive. So we were working maybe 14 to 16 hours a day, you know, in there, 9, 10 a.m., playing solo queue, then playing scrims. And every scrim, you have a purpose, you have a goal, you never waste a second. And after the scrim set, you talk about the game, talk about concepts.
Something that we didn't have.
But it's like really, really, really intense, you know?
Our practice regime was just play and see what you can learn. So that's different.
So in traditional sports, we call this directed practice, DP. And how you structure DP is like, the most important thing about DP is like how you set proper goals and how you create structure. So because we have a lot of directed practice and intentional learning, it's far more fatiguing to the system, you know, your central nervous system, as well as your like brain in general, like mental fatigue in general. So people don't have the energy after that to play solo queue until like 1, 2 a.m. Without ruining their sleep, you know? And also we're really big on gym. We really believe gym is very, very important. We didn't enforce it in last playoffs, which I think affected us, but this playoffs we are. So what happens when you go to gym, especially cardio, is like, we call it the CNS, so central nervous system gets really fatigued. So you perform a lot worse in your solo queue, but a lot worse in terms of your ability to play scrims too. So you need to rest. You need to rest, you know? So we kind of enforce the rest. We ensure that people come in focused. So that's my answer. But I do think the solo queue is like underplayed here. I think part of the reason why the region is bad is like everyone doesn't take it seriously, not just pros, you know?
So nowadays you value more like getting the health mind and health body than necessarily just playing, right?
No, I think that there's actually a study on this, if you didn't know. So there's a lot of studies in traditional academics on esports on what increases performance, and League of Legends specifically was one of the games.
Oh, there's like one based on League.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
that showed a direct correlation between long hours played and performance.
It does.
Because League is less about high performance than some other sports, because you're a mouse and keyboard game and you have patches every 2 weeks. So how much time you spend on that patch gives you a better understanding of the items, of the damage, etc. You know, so it's definitely important. But at the same time, it depends on the phase that you're in. You know, so I understand what you're saying, because when I played Valorant, I feel like FPS are games that high performance are so much more important than MOBA. And like, for example, if you play League, sometimes you had a shitty night and you didn't eat well, but then you are playing like the best game of your life that day, you know?
That on FPS doesn't happen, you know? It's just like, not like, but it's a lot like normal sports, you know? You need to rest. My experience with Valorant, when I started playing, I said, I'm gonna over practice, like practice, and I'll get like ahead. And what ended happening is the more I practiced, the worse I got. And I said, that isn't working.
Yeah.
So I changed a bit my routine. Instead of playing like 2 hours of practice and stuff, individual, I'll just do like 15 minutes warm up and stuff like that. And over the period of 1-2 weeks, I got like so much better.
Studying is like, you could say even more important, I think. Studying and sitting there and like learning words. Yeah. And to answer your question before, for me, everything is about mentality. And I said this like, I mean, the players could almost recite what I say because I'm almost like a parrot, you know? Thoughts is where everything starts, you know? That's why in like theology, in a lot of traditional like religions, they talk about the thought first. And same for philosophy as well. Because the thought leads to ideas and ideas lead to action, right?
Yeah.
And repetitive action creates habits. And habits are what determines your life. So for example, Confucius said that the difference between the excellent man and an average man is in his habits. And I believe that's especially the case for like esports, you know?
It seems reasonable, like it seems true.
So everything starts with our mentality and the way that you practice and the way that you think. And why I'm okay, for example, because I gave a bit of shade to Gigo, because he's known for not playing solo queue much, but he's played the most he ever has. This split was that he spends that time not slacking off, but he spends that time with like being mindful. He works as a psychologist. He goes over his games.
You don't like just waste his time. He does.
He does stuff.
He's not lazy.
And when he feels like he needs a solo queue, he does. So enforced solo queue doesn't help him that much. You know, I think every person is different.
Yeah, one psychologist I work with said that thoughts generates emotion and emotion generates thoughts. So you can kind of modulate yourself so you don't get, you know, like, oh, I'm emotionally afraid to play the team. So your thought is, oh, I'm bad. Instead, you try to be more rational so you can feel better to a match. And also, I think that kind of the same.
Yeah. And would you agree that, like, I think competing, a lot of it is about discipline, right?
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
inside the game too, it's like being able to take a small win, like take a kill and back out.
Yeah, respecting tempo, respecting a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's something I suffer nowadays. Like I'm playing solo queue, jungle support is nearby. I really take in the trade, you know? Oh, I don't care.
But there's a reason for that. Because in traditional psychology, they say there is no discipline without motivation.
Yeah,
like
makes sense.
Just from example, without the bet with Absolut, this 1,000 reais, I was like playing master for 300 LP. I don't care, but then like we got we get something like we put the money in the owner, and now I'm challenger
right now,
back
I don't
again.
care like if I get ganked if someone is my lane. Oh, I'm jungle tracking? No, I'm just trading. I wanna like kill, you know? So I don't have the motivation to play.
So motivation makes totally different.
On the same note, no matter how much I say, or no matter how much we say, or whatever we say, if the player is not convinced and motivated that solo queue is going to make him a better player, it will not help. They'll waste their time playing solo queue, you know? And I think that's something.
Makes sense. Yeah, it's how come to mental, right? If you're motivated, you know, oh, I have like CBLOL playoffs, I'm gonna smash those guys, and you go play solo queue and you play super focused and jungle tracking, ward here, these games are coming up, so I'm thinking,
or when you are like boot camping, you know that you have these amounts of time and you need to take the most value of the experience.
But now, when I have to play 20 solo queues, okay, so one more, okay, let me play here. Oh, I trade. Oh no, I died. That's so bad. Yeah.
How was your experience in Korea when you played Korea solo queue? How did you feel about it? And how was like did you like Korea?
Yeah, a lot. I have been there for 2 times, one in 2016, but I didn't knew the city and etc. We just like stood.
You guys went to Seoul?
We stood in Seoul for the 2016, and for the last year, 2023, I stayed on Seoul and I think it's Incheon, the airport city. Yeah. But like just boot camping, but I knew a lot more about the city and the culture, etc., food, etc. So I really enjoyed the country, and playing the solo queue was totally different because I think like every player could, if I sleep a moment, every player could like get me, you know? Like the tempo of the game is really high. People don't like care with waves that much sometimes on the mid lane. they see a fight and they will go for the fight. They will not care if like they're giving 3 or 4 minions. And I also had to adapt a little bit to play on the same way. Otherwise, they will just like FF.
Yeah,
I went 3 minutes.
Did you like the food and the culture there?
Yeah.
Do you want to go with Gabriel? You too. Do you want to go with Suskidi and I?
With Suskidi? I'm not sure.
Suskidi? Why, bro? What the fuck?
I'm not sure.
You hate Suskidi?
No, I don't hate him. I just think like I'm safer in Brazil.
Brusa, Suskidi, and I. We go to Japan and we visit the maid cafes and stuff. And then we go to Korea together. You know?
Yeah, I've been to Japan also, and at the same time, Japan is insane. But with Suskidi and Brucer,
listen,
I have
bro,
to think.
You look like a guy that hasn't lived life enough.
Actually, I have lived a little bit.
Safado.
Not entirely. Not entirely.
Because he's a good boy. You need to come with us, bro.
Me?
Yeah. Here's my road trip plan.
Oh shit.
Season finishes.
Here he comes.
We get a bus.
Okay.
You, Takeshi, Brusa, me, and we take a bus to Rio.
Bro, it was only you and me like 2 months ago. Now there's 4 people. It's going to be like a soccer team at the end of the year.
Listen,
you're gonna rent a plane just for
we go to Rio
Legends community.
Yeah, and I know some guys with mansions there. We go to Rio, and then we go from Rio, and we do content in Rio, obviously.
Okay.
And then we fly to Japan, and we visit the maid cafes, and we follow Andre's lead, you know. And then we go from Japan to Korea.
Okay.
#1 content. No, you have to come with us, bro. You're like a world-class caster making dollars, bro. You can. This is like nothing for you, know? It's like, bro, this is like 3-day salary for him.
I hope I live this life that you're saying.
Nah, mega content. Take me to Japan as an interpreter. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so.
But maybe we go to Berlin together.
Berlin.
Yeah. Maybe.
If you make tours.
If you win.
If we win. No, when we win.
If. For me,
Soon.
it's if.
Okay, that's a good question.
His screen, always victory.
Yeah.
Okay, he's... Wait, are you a curse? Like, do you have caster curse? Or no?
No, not really.
Who do you think is like the power ranking right now? Be honest.
On the power ranking?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
I know that people will say that I cheer for Loud, but I think right now I would put Pain, Cade, and Loud. Loud, the seed tree. I have to respect them. They won 4 titles in a row. I have to respect them.
What makes Pain above us? We're first place.
Okay. So
listen, okay, I had enough.
Every single week you are getting disrespected on your own house.
Dude, Howls came here and he's like, I don't know, like Cade macros. Like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? Have you seen our games? Are you guys watching our games?
Honestly, I don't think that Gigo and Leleco had the best performance as a solo laner. I think Dinkedo had some better time than Leleco.
You're the problem, Leleco.
And also Gigo.
Ismail is not the enemy of the team anymore.
Gigo's the enemy of the team.
And I think like Gigo, he had a really good first split. I think like he developed some weakness on the first split in this second split. So he's not like playing badly, but he's not like the star player on the top lane right now.
But he's smurfing right now.
And I think like the bot lanes in general, I think even Red's bot lane, they are closer, you know, like I think Loud's bot lane is not that good, but they have root. But like Curry and Titan are really good.
Are you calling Smiley shit?
Prodelta and Smiley are really good. And also Brance and Frosty are really good. So I think like these 3 bot lanes are really good. But I think in general, I think Kid it's worse than Pain. Also in like the playoff environment and etc. I think
we are so chill, by the way. You don't understand. Our playoff mood, we're so focused. Listen, IDL, you motherfuckers. When we came to Brazil, they called Smiley super normal.
No, Smiley's
super
really
normal.
good.
And he was super normal, to be honest. He was so bad. Oh my god.
He's really good.
But now he's fucking good.
Yeah, he's
That's
really
my
good
point.
right now.
I just wanted to.
He surprised me. He surprised me
super
a lot
Smiley
in the second split.
Yeah, no, this is the best he's ever played. He's playing better here.
With him before, right?
Yeah, he's playing better here than he was in Europe.
Yeah, he's really on shape right now.
Because when he was in Europe, he had like many women. It wasn't me actually. People think that I'm coaching him. It's not. It's because he found a wife, bro. I swear, he got wife up. Bro, this guy was. He would like after every scrim he'd be like, Chris, it's time for beers. It's time for beer.
So he's ruining Joku theory.
Yeah, but now he's like, oh, I gotta play solo queue. I gotta win this. I have to feed my future family of 3 kids that I'm gonna raise in Sweden. Literally.
But to give you
Incredible.
anything, I think you guys are gonna win on the Sunday. I think it's gonna be 3-2.
3-2?
Yeah. I think it's gonna be closer than people are expecting.
You know what? Just
I think Red's legit. I think Red's
spit in my
legit.
mouth, bro. It's all
No. I think Red is legit. Really.
Red is legit.
I don't know your thoughts, but I think Red's legit.
I think Red is a good team right now, but they are a bit one-dimensional.
Listen, in front of the cameras, Kate is going to 3-0 everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone. Maybe 3-1 worst case.
Worst case.
You'll see.
Okay, the confidence
For me, the
high.
3-0 is tomorrow. Fluxo and Furia. I think that's gonna be 3-0 for Furia, in my opinion.
Furia is looking pretty good, yeah.
Yeah,
I think I fucked up. You know, I got Western Way his job. Funny story, yeah. Because I knew him from Australia. And he's a good coach. And then I was like trying to get him to work for my company. And then he's doing English teaching. And then they wanted a recommendation. I was like, oh yeah, this Western Way guy. I knew Scott from 2020. He's a great coach, knows systems, he's a good guy. I fucked up, right? Because the team's like pretty good now.
But, I thought his como é que é a contratação?
Hired. Você pode falar isso?
Yeah, his hiring was a bit suspicious at first.
Yeah.
But the way the team's playing right now, you can't say his work is not. You can see he's working, right?
Yeah.
They have systems, they have protocols. You can see they have answers. I still think he fucked up draft so bad.
He did.
He
Bro, he gave Talia like every
On the
game.
last game specifically, in my opinion.
Yeah, the last game was worse,
Yeah,
but I mean,
yeah.
adaptation was awful, and overall
I think it's Australian coaches. When we come to Brazil, we just lose 50
Australian-
IQ.
Heimerdinger for
Australia's coaches can't draft for shit.
I think Heimerdinger. Listen, guys, that was not the worst. The worst was Cog Braun.
Yeah, you had Cock Brown.
No,
Cog
worse
Braun
was
blind.
LeBlanc AD.
But you tried to copy G2, right? Into that? Because G2 was doing the same.
Bro,
or
okay,
not?
here's what happened. I said Titan will 100% go for his comfort pick. He'll play Callista. Cogmore is like a good counter pick into Callista, so let's play Cog Braun. We tested it.
Blinded.
We tested 2v2.
Okay.
We knew the matchup. We played it in scrims. It was fully prepared. And Smiley's like, no. We need to ban Callista because it's comfort. Just give me Cog Braun blind. So we went Maka Cog Braun, and then we forgot to ban Jinx and we lost.
Oh.
So the moral of the story is Smiley is the enemy of the team. I have never made a mistake in draft in my life.
Never. And the
It's never my fault.
AD LeBlanc was
It's all my team's fault.
Was the Leleco?
He's saying that
No,
you're
no,
lying,
but-
Chris.
nah.
Smiley saying you called the Cog Brown.
Yeah. he's saying
I
that
called
you're
I said I
you're
called the
lying.
Cog Braun with Callista open.
This is disgusting.
You are old and
Hey,
fat.
hey,
How old
Smile.
is he? How old is he, Smile?
He's 26, but he looks 45.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
played-
does. He's
yeah.
like a father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Smile, was Seal's idea the Heimerdinger as well?
Nah. You said we don't need to ban Jinx, you sneaky motherfucker. This guy ints me in draft and he says, oh, that was a coach's fault. Then when I smurf the draft, he says, I do 90% of the drafting, you bold idiot cunt fucker.
You know one thing that surprised me on the first split? Leleco. On the regular split of the first split, he was okay. But on the playoffs, he surprised me a lot. I think he was the best.
Okay,
of
Smile
your
was
team
backing Heimerdinger.
on the first split.
No, it was the other way around, bro. You didn't want Heimerdinger and you wanted Cog Braun. Stop lying, bro. I literally came into the room and Smiley was like, no, we're banning Callista. We're banning Callista. Bro, okay, bring Pro Delta here. Bring Pro Delta here. I swear these guys gaslight me. So, today I said, ban X champion. And they ban Y champion because they're not paying attention. And I said, bro, I just said ban X champion. And Prods looks at me, he laughs, he's like, and then Leko,
Bro, that is over there.
Leko, Gigo, and Decimus turn around. Is like, what the fuck do you mean? You told me to ban Y champion, bro. I said X champion. These guys like gaslight me all day.
Bro, they're 5, you're 1.
Yeah.
They're probably right. Can't the 5 of them be
Maybe you're old.
wrong, right? I guess you're
Maybe
old.
you're old. You're not completely sure of what you were saying and thinking.
No, Heimerdinger was my bad.
The way your
He is
players
real.
are playing, that's probably your fault, bro.
Bro,
They're too good to
That's
miss.
true. That's true. Everything good is me. Bro, I'm old because of you. I go to the fucking room and you stress me out. Cole Brom, you can't blame me for it. I'll die on this hill. I hope you die in this hill in game, of course. Okay, sorry. We went off topic. They don't matter. What matters is Takeshi, the legend. King.
Yeah.
So 3-2 red. Why 3-2 Cade? Why
Yeah.
3-2, bro?
Because I think Red's legit. I think Red's playing well. I think Frosty and Brands are playing goodly, and FNB is also okay. And like Graftar is not the star player, we know for sure.
No,
but
this guy's a legend.
But I think
Why are you laughing? Yo,
Not a legend.
Graftar, if you're watching, he just called
No.
you shit, Daniel.
no, like on the power ranking, I put Graftar as like I think 6th place.
So you think he's shit?
No, I think like on the playoffs he's like top 5 on the playoffs.
So you think he's shit?
But there's
No.
6
Well,
mid-laners,
I put
bro.
House
Oh,
before. I put House before. Before
But
the
House-
Graftar. Yeah, I know he's not on playoffs,
Okay.
but I put House before then the
Okay.
Graftar. Oh, when the season
Okay,
finishes,
okay.
I think you did the same. If I see your power
I don't
ranking,
remember
I think you put
Gravitar
House
position.
on place 5. And yeah, I think that's gonna be a 3-2 for you guys. And I think it's gonna be like intense games. I just have this feeling. I think that
Are you always right though? How often are you right?
well, I think a good amount. I think a good amount.
Let me ask you a question. When we went 0-2 down versus lost last split, did you think it was going to be a 3-0?
No.
You thought we were going to reverse sweep?
Loss. No, I don't know if like reverse sweep. But
How about
I think-
red? Did you think we were going to 3-1 red?
No. That not.
Yeah.
Then back there, I thought that red would beat you guys because the game 1 they like smashed you. They smashed you on the game 1. But against Lowe's,
Smashed
I
is a bit... Calm down, Takeshi.
game 1 they smashed.
Yeah, because
Game one.
Sometimes you try to make some predictions like,
Yeah.
oh, they're picking Sion, they might swap,
Yeah.
and then they don't, and like
Game
it's
1 they
so
smashed
weird.
the Kevin Durant thing
They didn't smash.
with Aegis and Smiley.
Okay, they smashed, but it's...
It was in this
but
series,
my
right?
AD carry Smiley.
Yeah.
It's like this.
Is he drunk though?
Is he drunk, bro?
Bebado.
You're drunk, bro?
Bebado, you drunk, bro. Oh, did you see the part where he beat red in regular season? He did this? And
Yeah,
looked like
yeah.
he was like...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Why-
strange.
why'd
Don't
you
do
do-
that.
why
Don't
would you
do
do
that
that?
again, Smiley.
His drunk smile, bro.
No,
Oh, since then he has only get better. Maybe
But
he
you
needs
think it's
some
gonna
trash
be
talking.
a trio?
For who?
KD and Red?
Smiley's drinking, but not what you think he's
Nah,
drinking.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's gonna be a trio.
I think like Kid might be the better team right now, but they probably have some.
Might be the better team.
Huh? You're not deserving some compliments today. You're not getting it. Don't worry.
Don't.
No, you're not.
Takeshi's way more handsome than you. And you look older.
It doesn't matter. I'm not changing my opinion.
You look 36.
Bro, red 3-0. Easy.
No.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna lose to Gravatar, Sion, and Yone. Call me on that.
I can't lose to Sion if I ban Sion. You heard it here first.
You don't have the balls to do it.
We're gonna ban Sion 1, 2, 3.
You don't have the balls to do it.
You look 36 effort. Fuck you. You just called me 36.
You do though.
I am young and youthful. How old do I look? Wait, why'd you? Oh, wait. Now that I think about it, why'd you think I was 34, bro?
Well, you're like a coach and you have like all this knowledge of life and economic stuff that
And
I
he
saw.
talk about
and you
Philosophers.
and a lot of
It's
things.
because my parents didn't love me.
And
They
like,
beat me as a kid, you know?
Huh?
That's
No,
why. That's
no.
why. That's actually why. My parents beat me as a kid. They didn't love me and they kicked me out on the streets. So I had to grow up quickly, you know? It was very sad. It's very sad.
I don't think you're telling me the truth, but that's sad. Then that's not a good thing to say.
No, it's actually 100% true, but we can move on.
Okay.
Look, guys, you guys know what I'm talking about. The guys that grew up rough. You have to grow up quickly, you know? Experienced people look old. Exactly. F. Takeshi. How are your parents supportive of you playing? Like
No.
when you were playing?
No,
They hated
no. On the beginning, no.
It was so early.
Yeah, on the beginning,
Yeah.
no. Like,
And now?
I didn't have like anyone to say, "Oh, look at BRTT. This guy is playing league and making a lot of money, and that's a career." No, I was the pros in Brazil.
And how about now?
Now they love like
Now they love.
everything. They support. Like even in 2015, 16, they already supported. But on the beginning, like I had to drop the university and etc. So that was.
What were you studying? What was your major?
Engineering.
Engineering.
Yeah.
So you were smart as hell.
Yeah.
Gabriel, what were you studying?
A bit.
Not so smart.
Wave control and just
Winning first place. Woo!
getting some trophies. Do you have similar? Yeah, you guys have something in common.
This split, bro. This split.
That's it.
This split.
If you win, go
I
to
made a
Bali.
joke about Pain Gaming, and then I had like 5 Pain Gaming fans insta say Cade 3rd place. You motherfuckers. I will win this split right now. I will win. So yeah, so you your parents didn't support you at first, and then now they kind of
Yeah. Now they
Fully
support and
support.
they love everything that I do. My mom follows every weekend of the CBLOL. She, if I'm wearing a cloth that she doesn't like, she texts me and say, "Oh, this cloth, don't use that again," and etc. Like a mom stuff.
And does it like? Do you sometimes look back at like? Do you look at your life now and you're like, holy shit, how am I here? Did you ever
Yeah.
imagine it to be
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah. Every interview that I go, like I use some examples. If you told Takeshi on 2012, 2013 that I would go this far, I would say that you were lying, like for sure. I think that
brilliant.
like everything that League in general gave to me, that's something that I could never dream of, you know? That was something that I value a lot. So I do love like working with Riot, working with League and the community. Like I know like I played for so long, I didn't get a title, but like people always support me, go in my stream, say that they were always cheering for me on finals and the big events. So that's a thing that money cannot buy you, you know? You know, like I traveled a lot to other countries. I get to live so much more than people that grow up with me. So I'm really glad and happy that League like offered me all this.
Are you like satisfied though? Like as a content creator, as casting, or do you aim something higher?
Actually, right now I'm not aiming something higher. Like right now I'm just aiming like build a family and get my own house and etc.
You married?
Just
You married?
I'm just like not married. I'm like
Living with
not engaged, but like
long-term girlfriend?
she's my girlfriend.
Long
She's
term?
my girlfriend. I know her for 2 years, but now we're like girlfriend boyfriend for like 8 months.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, for me that's it. Like right now I don't feel that I have to build a company, that I need to do a project. I'm just like I want to keep working on League, but build a family, you know, and things like that. Live a normal life.
Cool.
But don't you ever want to like, because you said you miss competition, don't you ever want to like run it back? Maybe not as a player now, but maybe as a coach, win a couple titles.
Yeah, like I think like I think for me, if I'm gonna build a family, I don't know if I can keep always being in the broadcast every weekend, you know. So like for 4 or 5 years from now, maybe I cannot be a caster anymore because like
Coaching is harder, no? Isn't it?
no, but like maybe I can work in like as a team director, you know, like something that I could have at least the weekend. So a cousin is gonna marry, I can go and go to the party and live a family's life, you know, because like playing League every weekend, being a caster every weekend could not give you the same opportunities as a guy who lives next to his family and go to the birthday of a son or like something like that, you know.
What was your biggest motivator throughout the years? Like when you were competing, like, you know, now you're casting.
My biggest motivation, I think, like doing things with people that I love working with. So like I played for so long with Kate because I really loved Edu Kim. I was loyal with him, and since then, like all my best friends from esports, they are from Cade that I played with, that I worked with, like Edu Kim, Renan, Lorenzo, Loop, like all these guys. Like I really enjoy playing and working with people that I'm close with.
Oh,
So
bro,
that's
you know,
it.
I respect that a lot, like legit, because, okay, so I always wanted to stay in one team and like be in that team a long time, but things need to make sense, you know, and I always couldn't.
Yeah, you are a trambiquero.
Bro, it's not like that. Like, you're meant to stay in like Australia for like $300 a month. It doesn't make sense,
That's
you know?
enough. Don't you have bitches over there?
Bro, I don't have bitches anyway, man.
Liminha.
It's fine. All right, so I guess, do you have any more questions?
I'm still curious about one thing.
Yeah.
Okay. The special one, probably, because he's
waiting the whole time.
waiting the whole time
No,
for
not
that.
really.
Okay.
It's a curiosity. What happened that in a single year, Pain had in the same team, Kami and Takeshi
Oh yeah.
playing top lane?
What? This happened.
Yeah.
Tinones.
When I left
Ting?
when I left Cade in the end of 2017, it was a move that Pain was doing that's called Confia na Call. Is trust the call on English. And it was like Kami was kind of retiring and Tino's...
Why did that guy retire? Wasn't he meant to be really good? Was he just making too
Kami?
much money? Yeah.
I think he just like...
He wanted to do other
he
stuff
wanted
in
to
life.
do something with like
Aviation and
planes,
stuff like
aviation,
that,
things like that.
He wanted to study aviation, I think, that time.
Yeah. And yeah, so Pain, Kami was leaving, Mylon retired for sure. And then...
Was it the time that Pain hired like
10
20 coaches?
Yeah,
10 coaches?
20
They had 10 coaches at the time.
Yeah.
The Liberty method.
Yeah, I can tell you a bit of it, but it was a mess. And then I joined Pain, and when I got to the first meeting with them, it was a shock that they said, "Oh, we want you to play in top lane." Like, making a role swap, it's
a big commitment.
What year
It's a
was
big
that?
commitment.
What year was that?
if I wanted.
Or what year?
It was the end of 2017
17?
and
Okay.
beginning of 2018. We played the Superliga.
That's unbelievable.
Okay, so when I went to Kid and you left.
Yeah.
Okay.
You went to Kid and I went to Pain, and like that was surprising. But a thing about Brazil, we don't had this much of good top laners back in the past.
Yeah.
Like we had
Yang.
Lap, we had Leko, we had Mylon and Yang. Like, and Lap and Leko, they were not that good in 2017, 2018.
No, not for long.
Leko,
They were
Leko
good
did
not
not
for
play.
long.
That was good. I only
At
know
one
him by the
time-
meme, you know?
At one time, he was...
Yeah, but like we didn't have this much amount of good
Yeah.
top laners.
Top laner
And-
pool was really strong.
and like a lot of good mid laners for the other side. Talkers, Kami, Takeshi, Tinos, Envy. Yeah, like some new players were coming. We even have like Rakin, Yoda, like
Goku.
some good players that you could trust. Bruiser, that he's not that good, Bruiser, you're not that good, but okay.
Why does he think he's a gift from God, even now?
Bruiser?
Yeah. He looks
Bruiser
in
is
Rumble,
crazy.
Insta game, is like, I'm the best.
Bruiser is crazy. You cannot.
Yeah, so what happened after?
Yeah, I got to a meeting with Pain and they told me that they would like to get me on the roster as a top laner and Tinos as the mid laner. In my opinion, at that year, I was better than Tinos playing on mid. We got to the Rift Rivals. I think I have improved back again in 2017 playing mid. In 2018, the beginning, I think I could play better mid laner than him.
Yeah, by the way, that guy internationally, he was smurfing.
You.
Yeah,
Really?
he was. He's
Because
smurfing.
for me, when I hear Rift Rivals, I think like it's kind of like a, those like you tried badges. It's like the fake MSI, fake worlds. Like you tried,
Yeah.
but was it like actually high level?
No, not
like-
that much.
There were some players that we would respect, like Ori and Seiya from Lion Gaming. Like they were legends in the region and they were good players, So it was not like a free win. Actually, we had some problems winning the Rift Rivals on the
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
on the 2017. Like I had to carry a game, and then on the finals, Stalkers in Red had to also carry the last game.
Did you play
because-
versus Swiffer?
Yeah, a lot. No, not on Rift Rivals. Rift Rivals was just like Latin things, So Brazil, LA, Brazil,
Yeah,
LAS, and LAN.
yeah. Latin America South and North.
Yeah.
Okay. I have another question now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Objectively, taking yourself out of the picture, because there's many times you would say you were the best mid laner, right?
Not many times.
But there are times, right?
Yeah.
So taking yourself out of the equation, this is something I hear a lot. Talkers versus Kami. Straight up about the game only. Okay. Who was better in your opinion?
Depends on the year.
Because a lot of people want to.
It
Like, if you had
depends
to
on the
compare,
year, or you like the whole career.
Talkers peak versus Kami peak. Who's better? Not career, like.
To be honest, I think
Skill.
talent-wise, like playing the game, Kami was better. Like talent, only talent, playing the game,
I agree.
hidden
Talent,
skills.
He was really talented.
hidden
You're talented
skills.
too, Gabriel. Don't sell yourself short.
But like game knowledge,
I was
and-
hardworking, bro.
Yeah,
I love
game
you.
knowledge and intelligence. I think Talkers was better than everyone else. Like with hugely.
I mean, the talent things, like, for example, Kami, if he stopped playing for 2 weeks, he'd
Yeah.
come back at the same level. And for me, it was like inconceivable. How could you, And for me, it was like, oh, I stopped playing for 2 weeks. I have to play now 8 hours a day and work on my
Talkers
systems.
was really good, like for the competitive scene. Talkers was never a player that would reach top 10 in solo queue because he's like really talented and you know those stuffs. I think he's like really excellent at playing the competitive, knowing what his team needed and what he needed to do to his team, and like getting the first place and etc.
But not talent. You mean like he was the better player? You think Kami's peak versus Talker's peak, like relative to the people in the.
So, putting everyone, I think Talkers in general for the competitive, Talkers was better because Kami was like the same as me, but with another on the other page. I think Kami was like, I'm gonna just sit and chill and farm, and I think that when we started and I say that I was aggressive and I wanted everyone to play for me, I think Kami was the opposite. Like he would make everyone like chill because he's gonna carry later on. Just let me play my game. And I think in general, if you look at all the specific things, communication, etc., I think Talkers is more complete. So I would say Talkers, but as I told you, on talent, Kami was better than.
I think my laning was underestimated. Though.
I think your laning was actually solid, but sometimes I forget because I met him after he retired, you know, and we became, I think, pretty good friends. Like we have dinner, like
Fucking hate you.
me too. But the camera's on, bro.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Oh god, you pay me after, right?
Acabou o
I
podcast.
have to pay for friends. It's like this.
Okay,
No, but I think we became pretty good. We know each other.
we have a good business
Working relationship.
Yeah, working relationship.
And sometimes I forget he's like a legend, you know? In Brazil, he's a legend, right?
yeah, he is.
Like you, Mylon, all these guys, they're like legends, literally.
Yeah.
So why are you like this now, bro?
But people nowadays tell that we are Edilsons.
Yeah.
People nowadays say that we are Edilsons. You don't know what Edilson means, but
Edu son.
Edilson. Yeah, people nowadays think that we are Edilsons. That we just like
Was Farmers League.
trash talk and we it's like I don't know.
They think we used to play on Farmers League.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not like that. Brazil was better back then than now, bro. You guys are crazy.
People don't trust.
Bro, Brazil, 2015, 16, 17 was like close to beating major regions, I think. Really close. Really close.
Yeah.
I
Like
would
for
say.
my screamings
Yeah.
in major regions,
Yeah, for sure.
we were, if we could like spend some time there, we
Right.
could beat most things.
Nowadays, it's like, bro, I came here, the first time I came here, they would have full setup on Dragon with pink wards. They just walk in and ignore the pixel brush, bro. Like now they have no fundamentals in this region. Like the level back then was so much higher, in my opinion. What do you think about Show Cascade? How was your Show Cascades, by the way?
Ooh, I don't know how it is nowadays, but back in the past, it was Churrascade and karaoke.
Karaoke?
Yeah, it was insane.
We don't go karaoke anymore. You know why?
Why?
We went karaoke last split and we fucking lost from it.
Oh my god.
We got first place and then everyone melted for some reason.
Have you ever thought
So the
that
reason
you just
you
weren't good
came
enough?
second?
Maybe
Fuck you.
the karaoke, yeah.
I think we're blaming the wrong thing here, bro.
Could be. The karaoke
Yeah.
melted everyone.
How was your Show Cascade? What did you have Show Cascade?
Few times. I think Edu Kim didn't like
But
us very much.
you
We didn't
know-
have that many Churrascade.
You know, like the Churrascade back in the past was like event for everyone. I don't know nowadays. Everything could go there
Was invited.
and was invited,
within
and
Cade
like
or
we
everyone?
even poached each other's. Like
Yeah, it was the poaching
invited
kingdom.
some- Yeah.
Oh,
We-
you mean other teams?
Yeah.
You
No,
invite to poach.
Revolta, come here to the
Oh,
Churrascade.
not teams within Cade, like every team.
Yeah.
Yo, why would not do this?
Yeah.
I can scam so
Back
many
in the
players.
past, Churrascade was the best opportunity to
So like,
poach.
if your teammate is going there, you
Yeah.
know, oh shit, he's
You know
getting
that
poached.
probably he's not coming back.
Motherfucker, Takeshi.
I was good at poaching.
Tamo junto.
Yeah, he was.
We had Show Cascade. It was fucking good.
Yeah, it's good.
It was so good. It was like better than most.
Was it Tony doing though? Tony? Yeah. Tony's a guy.
Fucking incredible. So I think we should read out the picks GG and call it a day.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
If we have any donations, we'll call them out. Picks GG. Oh yeah. No. And the reason is, guys.
Pior que eu rolava, porra, poach pra caralho, viado.
Nossa, muito.
Rolava muito poaching, velho.
Nossa,
Loucura.
comia solto, velho.
Era um evento
Mas é que
aberto.
não tinha como, né, velho? Não tinha como.
Ah, como assim?
As orgs não eram muito profissional,
não
os jogadores não eram, os salários eram muito baixos, então, tipo... Pô, tu não vai agora...
Tinha contrato amarrado
Tu não vai
direito,
arriscar o teu contrato de muitos R$ 1.000 agora
não.
pra...
So this is an important part of the show where we read out the donations and picks GG because money is important,
Ok.
obviously.
Money buys chicken.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we'll start from. Let's start from like the first one, and we'll scroll up.
Okay.
Oh, we got a lot of them.
Is that the,
No,
is
no,
the
it's up,
water
it's up, bro.
around?
See the
Meu inglês
data?
já tá falhando, hein, guys?
What is
Desculpa, já tô ficando...
Up.
No, bro, this is today.
Ô, falar em
No,
português,
it's
a
not
água
today,
tá
bro.
aí.
Ah, tá.
Dá uma aguinha, Tocão.
Bro.
Inglês acabou?
Meu
Bro,
inglês já tá melted.
Go up. Go up.
Velhinho tá acordado
Up.
desde as 6 da manhã.
Up.
Wait, we really?
No, one more.
É quase
See there.
11.
1 hour and
O velho
42
já tá
minutes. That's the
chapado
first.
aqui já,
Oh, my
filho.
bad, my bad. Okay, so
Coach
Sorry.
Chris é dando
this one's for me.
Elderlies with technology.
Yeah. Yeah. Start with SeeEl. Just a recommendation for a podcast invite. Invite
Kiaula.
Kiaula. This guy has such cool views of the game.
Yeah.
And you guys, what about this new fighting game from Riot? Are you going to try very hard in this game?
Kiaula does like some...
Yeah, I watched.
Some
It's
content.
not bad.
His
Not
content is
bad.
good. I don't know if his English is comfortable, but
Yeah.
he seems like a good
Let's
guy.
have a call, better. Savicall.com. Let's have a call.
What else? What do you guys think about new fighting game from Riot?
I have played it, but
You played it.
I played it too.
Yeah, I
Was
played
a
it.
bit hard.
it's totally like different game. I'm not good at fighting games at all. I only played like Smash Bros in Nintendo
Can I
64.
ask you a question?
You okay?
Yeah.
If you didn't like it, are you allowed to say you don't like it?
No, I really think that the game is good. Like
But-
it's beautiful at
But are
least.
you allowed to because you're a Riot employee? Is that how it works? Or not?
No. If I don't like, I don't like Valorant, for example. I don't like playing Valorant. I sucks at playing
Valorant.
FPS.
Okay,
So you
as
think
I
it's
don't
legit?
like.
You think it's legit? This game is legit.
Trechos,
No, the game is good. The game is
good.
And there's like an easy mode for newbies, you know?
Yeah, but I don't like Valorant. I don't play Valorant.
Me too.
I fucking destroyed Takeshi with Yasuo though.
You played 1v1.
Yeah, I smashed him with Echo too.
No, you fucking
Yeah,
lost.
no, with Echo I smashed you.
Who won more?
Me.
Yeah, but
My Yasuo was clean.
Yasuo is just dumb for like noobs.
Second
And I'm
again.
noob and he's a noob.
Second again. That's
I at least gonna beat Absolut.
Toka's 2017 versus Takeshi 2015. Something about you read it out for me, bro. I don't know
Bro,
what it
it's
says.
15 reais.
50.
50.
50, yeah.
Bro, I'm rich.
Yeah. That's like
Talkers from
$10.
2017 against Takeshi 2015 would be the matchup that two of the best mid laners in the Brazilian history. That's a question. I think Takeshi from 2014
Yeah, I think
was
14
way better.
was-
Yeah, the
14
meta
was
would
the peak.
fit me
Really?
better. Yeah, back there. But yeah,
But 14 versus 17. Who's better?
mechanics and laning, me, talkers in general
Not
was
so
better.
sure about that, bro.
Talkers was not that good online.
Now, but to be honest, Toka's is
No?
like he
In
has-
lane, no.
Bro, he has the
Pull the
biggest ego.
stats.
He has the biggest ego.
Bro, I was smashing shell who screams. Fuck it.
But in Talker's defense, my champions were like more to win the lane. Okay,
So, like,
that's
yeah.
fair.
I mean, the thing is,
Can anyone verify that you smashed Shahu?
yeah.
Who?
I have alibis.
Who's your alibi?
Everyone from my team in
Who is your-
2016.
So Revolta. So if we call Revolta now, he's gonna say you smashed Yahoo.
100%.
Okay, if you say so.
Oh, by the way,
In Portuguese, bro.
you want to do
Yeah.
you want me to translate?
Yeah, no, you can just say it.
Guys, sempre fui jogador de CS, eu gosto de jogos competitivos para ganhar o jogo competitivo. E a Gamers Club fez grande parte dessa grande evolução de pegar challenge global era fácil para qualquer level 2 na GC, porque não criar algo pro BR. So what he's saying here is that I think you are a bit familiar with our CS scene, right?
Mhm.
And so CS ranked had a lot of cheaters and was really bad. So they made a platform to get players to play with and cheat and stuff like that, and help it. Oh shit! And help the scene a lot because people could play, no cheaters, and there was like it was really competitive and stuff like that. And I'm saying why people don't do something like that in League. One of the reasons is because CS has you can make mods and stuff like that. They have a lot of more how do you say, programming with CS is easier. You don't have access to custom games in League, and they would just like instantly join the room, you know, just click on browser and go to the game already. You don't have those kind of things, and I think simplicity really matters. That's why League got so big. You just go play and that's done, you know. So that's why I don't think it works on League, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think so too. If you call Revolta now, he'll say that you beat Xiaohu.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
Bro, what? Huh?
They said call him.
Baxia was in the chat. He said
Baxia,
that
he also solo killed Crown 2017. Fuck it.
This is what people say that we are Edusons. People don't think that's true, you know?
I don't know.
That's Edusagem.
Bro, you're not believing.
Back then, Mana JJ used to go partying without his team knowing.
Yeah.
He did that before a semi-final and still won it.
He was the wall jumper that I told you before. And we won a trophy with him like going on the day before to a party.
Hi everybody. Why is Pain Gaming will win against Loud on Saturday?
Oh. Do you have anything to say about that?
I think it's close. I think it's not like this. I think it's very close.
I also think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
3-2?
If it's going to be 3-2 for me, it's
going to be 3-1. One team or the other.
3-1 it's for Pain. 3-2 it's going to be Loud. I think.
But do you think it's because Loud is better or just stylist matchup?
Oh, I think Pain has some issues with their game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
you have more information.
But it's
enough.
When TAKESHI and other pro players went casting, the quality of the show as a viewer improved a lot. Well done,
Thank
mate.
you. Thank you, João.
Yeah.
Part of SeeEl's success is
Fala português,
in
porra.
keeping the league afloat because
This guy's a Brazilian, bro.
Valeu, João Vagabundo. É nóis, doidão. Okay, you understand the single shit that I said, right?
Yeah. No, but I agree. Like, sometimes watching SeeEl casting back then was a bit... Like, they didn't know what they were talking about. Huh?
It was shit.
Yeah. I mean, they had good parts about it, but game knowledge was fucking shit. And when TAKESHI, Loopy, and even Milo, he was on the casting before, made it so much better because you could understand what was happening. People that didn't have the game knowledge, right? I think it was a good...
Good night, SeeEl. TAKESHI and Tokal buy me for any team. Aka kaka joking. The fuck?
Yeah, I didn't get it.
What do you think about academy talents like Zintz? Will they be harmed by the new system? We can't really talk about this too much, but I think that the good players will make it.
Yeah,
I think the good players will always make it. It's funny to hear that pro players have difficulty being disciplined about food, sleep, and skill training while Olympics are taking place with athletes. BR pros don't even... I pressed the wrong button. Well done, Chris.
Elderlies with technology. It's incredible.
It's so hard, bro. Wait, what the fuck? BR pros don't even study English in the case they are scattered for a major. This is something that I actually told my players. The reason we changed our academy players to speak English is because I told them, if you want a future in esports, you need to speak English. You need to speak English. It's like you need to think about what other teams want from you, right?
Yeah. Like one thing, for me at least, like I said, content and knowledge was really dry back then. And one thing that made me catch up was no English. Because I could read literally every single Reddit interview with NA and LEC pro players. I would hear and podcasts and stuff like that to try to get information, knowledge, you know? So I could only do that because I knew English. And it was something really helpful. And nowadays you have so much content in English.
Yeah,
it's good for life.
It's good for life, of course.
I do think that the West and Brazil as well is really far behind in content though. Like from when I see Korean content, like I was saying it the other day, like an Emerald 1 top laner knows turns. Like a 12-year-old knows what a turn is.
But they don't want to learn here. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Savico.com. Como Takeshi se sente ganhado?
How do I feel winning
1,000 against Absolut? Manda uma mensagem pra ele.
Is that the most
vovô,
tasty?
Eu não vou te respeitar ainda, vovô. Tu tá achando que eu vou achar que você tá morto, vovô.
Vovô, respeita o pai.
Não vou. Não, vou respeitar o vovô. Mas vem firme, sem do medalha, sem do Will,
Esse é um desafio?
sem do papalmito, sem os grandes duos que você traz aí, vovô.
Is this
Vem
the most
V1,
sweet
paizão.
1K you've ever won? If
This
you
was what?
Is this the most valuable 1K you've ever won?
Yeah. But because it's come with an honor, you know?
Ask Takeshi about S's poaching story.
Yeah.
Can you say this?
Yeah. It was 2015. Like, I've just like messaged him on Facebook, and I asked him, "Hey Asa, how is things going on in Kaboom? We are gonna make some changes here on Cade." And he had a contract on Kaboom, and like he just like said, "Okay, I wanna go to Cade." And like he had a contract, and I said, "Okay, Andre is coming tomorrow to rescue you and bring you to Cade." And then like a month after, like Kaboom put out the lawyers and everything because he had a contract, and then he just like left
The poaching rule came from that, right?
yeah. That ESA was the reason why the poach system, the anti-poach system, was born in Brazil.
Really?
Yeah. Me
So
and
you
ESA.
are the problem.
Me and
He
ESA.
was a poacher.
I was good.
Like straight up poaching.
I was good.
Yeah.
I was
And
good.
why did Essa not want to join Kaboom? Was it like less money?
Because it was less money, and
Better
Cade,
team,
Cade
right?
has better team. Yeah.
I see.
Zero warriors with contracts. We just said come, and we.
If you want to do it, you're going to not get caught at it. Salve, senhor. Tocas e tacas. And then something about Brazilian,
What do you think about
Koreans in Brazil.
Koreans in Brazil? What happened? Why do you
What
think
is happening?
Yeah, what's
to some
happening
of them
Tilted
like,
down.
so much like
why we don't
Morang,
import Chinese?
and why don't we?
Okay, why we don't import Chinese is pretty simple. They have 20 fucking things in China, and then 20 fucking academy things in China. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
there's not many leftovers to other regions, right?
there are definitely good ones that you could bring, but like I think English,
They have too many
culture.
opportunities as well.
I think also the big thing is people just don't know how to scout. Because for example, like managers can just look at OPGG and look at the ladder and like try to bring a chat, like because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Let's be real. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. But in Korea, in China, you can't access the leaderboard easily.
You know that
Yeah.
we have tried to bring a guy from China to Brazil. I think his
Yeah,
nickname
it was
was
ITZ.
Tianxi, but like
Didn't
work.
Yeah, but
at all.
which server is the good one? You know, Ionia, Super Server. You know, which one do you want to bring them from? And how good are they? You know,
A
relative
lot
to
of them are
Koreans?
like 1 TPs as
Yeah.
well, so hard. And what do you think happens in Brazil for Koreans to tilt? I think you could say a thing or two, maybe?
I think Koreans tilt because like Brazilians. I'll be straight up 100% honest.
Go on.
They're fucking lazy. They don't train hard. They have really shit fucking mentality from what I've seen so far and what I've heard. And look, it's how it is. And lucky it's an ad. And
Say something.
I think their level is like quite low, like game knowledge level.
Brazilian game.
Yeah, but yeah, obviously, like I hope that it will change. This is not me shitting on Brazilians, understand? Because I'm working here too. But like, look at your team solo queue play. Like in Korea, you have to play 17 hours a day. Like you train from like 11 until 2-3 a.m. every day, and then you wake up and do it again. You know, sometimes 4. So you play 3 blocks of 3. You play the solo queue after at night from like 11 to 4. Your challenger queues get caught instant because all the pros are playing. And a lot of these guys are making less money than the Brazilians. So, of course, if they see you play another game, you lose your mental. Like, that's something that I had to kind of get used to too, like just the level of effort. So,
But you think it's lower even compared to LEC or NA?
oh, for sure. Amongst the top players, yeah, for sure.
That's hard to hear, to be honest.
Yeah. Like Yankos, if you play another game, like he'll tell people, I really want to play, I don't know, what's the game? It was like, it was an RPG. It was really famous. It came out 2023. It was like really big. It
Elden Ring?
No.
It
was like an MMORPG. It was an MMO.
Baldur's Gate?
No, Baldur's
It was
not
before
MMO.
Baldur's Gate. No, it was before Diablo. Lost Ark. It's like, I really want to play Lost Ark, but we're not playing this shit until the end of the season. And he doesn't want to see anyone on different games. you expect to play solo
I
queue.
never play another game during the season.
Yeah,
Never,
like
ever.
he just the level is.
I think that Croc told me on an interview that I did with him that he always thought that the split that he was playing was the opportunity of his life.
Yeah.
And I think like this mentality from Croc, I think that was something that people should respect, you know?
Yeah, I mean, people shit on Croc all the time, but he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. And let me tell you this, guys. If Robbo and Tino's had a different jungler, I don't think they would have won as many titles. I think Croc was a really big part of their. I think Croc was a really big part of their success, guys. Really big part. Like I know they won some titles. I know Robbo had 3, right? Robbo had 3 before they met Croc.
True.
But guys, like Titan has 4. Like if you like Croc is fucking good. I've worked with him as well. He's fucking good. He works very hard. And Marang also said like, why are people not playing solo queue? You know, it's the same here. Like in Europe, if you don't play solo queue and your team see it, they're like, why are you not playing solo queue? You know, they'll call each other out. In Brazil, there's this like avoidant culture. Like they don't know how to speak. At least in Korea, the coach is like very knowledgeable. They'll like go after the player. They'll shit on you. You know,
And there's a lot of excuse.
The coach will be like,
play solo queue because I'm tired. Or it's
but
so
nobody
bad.
gives a fuck. You know, everyone's tired. So I think that's why people get tilted. But that's not applying to every player, right? Like, for example, as you said, TT was one of the ones with the correct mentality. There are always gems, but just the environment, how competitive it is, it's very difficult, guys. Like some of these Korean players in LCK, they're making $40K a year, dollars. So that sounds a lot,
No, it's not.
but like for an LCK player, they're making minimum wage and they work that hard. So, you know, you need to realize that from them, it's like life or death. But for some people here, like it's just a job. It's just an experience and a good time, and they want to have the good time and enjoy their fame. So that's there. Honestly, what's up with Kisse? Is he going to sub Lilico? No. Hey SeeEl, I came to Europe with
100
my...
reais.
100 reais, bro.
Sheesh.
You are rich.
We are both challengers on Brazilian server. Now we're 900 LP in the US. And we'll leave here for a while. Could you help us find some tryouts? You need to message all the managers in Europe, like ERLs and stuff.
Yeah, but I think he's saying that they are coming to Brazil, right? To do a trial.
They want the contacts, right?
They want a contact in Europe to join a team in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah.
To
I mean, I know a couple people, but I mean, to be honest, if they want to scout you and they want to play, they want to use you, then they will probably already have contacted
There are
you.
a lot of people scouting all the time in Europe, right?
Yeah. So if you don't, because there's a lot of little teams. So if you haven't got an offer yet, you need to reach out to them. It's not going to help by me reaching out because I'm not going to recommend a 900 LP challenger player. No offense. I'm going to recommend the people that I think are the best. I'm just donating to help pay for the chicken. Thank you. Sorry, it's not much, but I hope it helps. Great content. Congratulations to everyone involved in the process.
Thank you.
The CBLOL award began in 2017. In your opinion, from 2013 to 2016, what would be the best top jungle, mid ADC and support in each of these players? TAKESHI was the best mid of 2014. Nobody told me. I saw that Zed, Yasuo, and Fizz was beast. I don't know the history enough.
From 2013 to 16?
Is that for all the years or?
It's too far away.
I can't remember because I was playing.
But is that like 1 year at a time he wants us to know? Because that's a lot of years. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
I can make mine, but that would take a
I think we just do like combination, no? Like the MVP of all the years combined.
I think that would be Mylon. Yeah. From 2013 to 16, yeah, because Yang just like
2013, 14, Mylon played alone.
And Mylon also won 2015.
It was that good?
But 2015 when Yang started like learning the game, then Yang was better.
I think 2015 Mylon was better, in my opinion, but 2016 Yang was better. You know, but like in general, taking from 2013 to 2016, Mylon, in my opinion.
And jungle?
I think Revolta,
pretty unanimous, right?
Yeah.
Mid?
Kami.
Mid?
It's
That's
Kami.
me, bro.
For me, it's Kami. Just like looking from 2013, Talker started playing 2015. Kami was playing from 2013.
Yeah, I didn't play for 2 years.
Yeah.
If that counts.
True. And ADC, I don't know enough about CBLOL to speak in this matter.
BRTT.
TT?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
More than Macau?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Kami,
Making
BRTT.
excuses.
No,
Yeah, like-
Cambi, RTT, Mylon, they played since 2013, you know?
They were the first generation.
Yeah, this was the first generation.
Talkers
Those ones are
was
like...
Talkers.
But
Yeah.
TT was still winning in 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
So, to
Yeah.
be fair. So, that guy is like a legend, right?
And support, maybe Loop or Jockster. I think.
Yeah, Loop,
bet-
because Jockster wasn't playing the first 2 years.
Loop-
Yeah, but Loop only got a title. Jockster got like
3.
3.
Would you say
maybe
that
you can argue
it was
that.
harder to win CBLOL back then than now?
Sorry, what?
Would you say that, it's not in the question, but would you say that it's harder to win CBLOL now or before?
Good one.
I think now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say now because I
Because
think...
you have more knowledge on everyone.
No, I think it's hard to build the
But it's,
roster you want
but it's
right now.
relative, no? It's all relative, you know?
Yeah,
Because back then everyone was equally kind of bad.
because like I think like back in the past you only have 2 or 3 teams. My English is just failing
Yeah.
so much right now. Sorry.
For me, is that right now it's harder to get the roster you want, you know?
The transfer window is hard.
Yeah, there's more money and if the players are more spread out, so that's why.
Takeshi Piada.
Nunca levantou
yeah.
uma taça.
Levantou uma
It's
taça.
just making.
Takeshi is a joke, never got a trophy. Motherfucker.
What's your name, Kevin Adununu? Fuck you. Thanks for your money, bitch. I made a donation under the wrong name. Natty28. Keep an extra
That's
5
nice.
euros. Thanks, bro. Tokong should be part of the Brazilian coaching staff for the 2025 Olympics. And he don't say you say for being modest, but he made Uzi FF15. Is that true?
Nah, yeah, that's true.
That's not true. It went like 40 minutes that game, no? EDG. No,
No, Uzi wasn't.
Uzi
He
wasn't
was
in that team.
RNG.
That was Deft. The team that
Yeah,
did it, yeah.
so that was that. I don't think though. I don't think so.
But I think Uzi FF15 a lot, no? That guy was like really
happened.
crazy, I heard.
It happened. He screamed. It happened.
Ah.
Then the next game, he was really mad. He picked Ezreal and he was scripting.
1v9.
Yeah, but he should be part of a coach side for 2000. I don't think that would be fair to like. If that happened to people that are in the scene, you know, I'm out of the scene. I'm not a coach, so why would not a coach be on a staff? You know, it doesn't make sense. So
Yeah.
I think that should happen.
Okay, I guess that's
it.
I mean, thanks for coming on, bro. I really appreciate it.
There's one more. The
One
last
more?
one. Look. Lekon and Manalo are the true legends. TAKESHI was carried
Absolut
by
Vir.
No,
Absolut
no,
Vir.
for sure not. Lekon did not carry me. Sorry, Vitalinha.
Lekon was bad.
Yeah.
Was
Lekon, if you're watching, apparently
was
you were
Lekon
terrible.
that had the TP? I remember top lane TP from him.
Yeah, he had a meme TP.
Yeah, yeah.
he had one.
Brazilian top laners have a big problem with TPs.
Really.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it.
Thank you for watching, guys. Awesome
Thank you,
episode.
guys.
You
Thank
want
you,
to do a
guys.
closing remark with your YouTube channel, etc.?
Yeah, sure. Primeiro, agradecer ao Takeshi. Obrigadão, Takeshi,
Valeu, Tocão.
por
Nice.
dizer. Se quiser falar alguma coisa aí pra alguém, mandar um
Não, só
alô.
acompanha aí o CBLOL a partir de amanhã às 6 horas. A gente tem Flux contra a Fúria, sábado e domingo também, Pain Loud. E no final da semana, VKS contra a Red. E todos os conteúdos aí tem menos de um mês até a grande final do dia 7 de setembro, lá na grande final em Belo Horizonte.
Teve Takeshi essa semana?
Não,
teve?
não, essa semana não.
Mas então é isso, rapaziada. A gente vai ficando por aqui. Obrigadão que acompanhou. Não se esqueçam que vai estar traduzido o episódio completo. Traduzido não, legendado. O episódio completo no canal do SeeEl. E vai estar os cortes também legendados no meu canal de cortes, certo? Então, pra vocês aí que não acompanharam ou chegaram tarde e querem ver depois, vai levar um tempinho. Talvez aí... Do you have a date to get the subtitle?
I think by Monday we could get
Monday?
it.
Então, mais ou menos ali por segunda, talvez a gente vai ter um episódio traduzido, legendado. Então é isso, rapaziada. Tamo junto. Brigadão aí quem acompanhou.
Worst case scenario, terça-feira?
Terça.
Terça.
Pior dos casos, terça-feira.
But I think it'll be Monday. And also,
Sigam o Takeshão aí nas redes dele também.
Opa, God.
Sigam nas minhas também, as redes do SeeEl. E nos vemos quinta que vem. Ó, na verdade, vê ele no domingo. E o Play
we play Sunday.
Sunday. Ok.
Domingo.
Red vai dar 3-0.
Yes, that's right.
É?
That's right. We will get 3-0 them. We will 3-0 them.
Oh, you get 3-0. Oh, I see.
Yeah, we'll get 3-0. Fuck you. Think I didn't understand.
É isso, rapaziada. É nóis. Tamo junto.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you to Viva Kate Stars for the mic and the setup, and also my coaching company will launch in 4 days, so go check it out. On 12th of August.
12 de agosto, companhia nova dele. Empresa.
Savacore.com.
Savacore, se quiser aprender
80% off for Brazilians.
80% de desconto. Uau. Uau. Check it out.